Ah, Vodman! I was making a lot of sounds. It took forever for the fucking thing to open. Hello, Vodman, it's me. Session 4, I think, of Odyssey. Let's travel the world. Me and thou. Grab your head and squeeze it to death. Sorry. I got carried away. Vodman is just so killable. Let's play some fucking... Stay where you're supposed to go or I'll get mad at you. Let's play some Mario Odyssey, okay? Let's step into the gamer zone. Come on. I'm making a lot of faces today. This isn't good for my composure. I'm trying to stay chill. Kracia's playing the game today. And, well, we saw what happened in Bosnia. So, I'm trying not to think too hard about it. Because we're going to lose. We're going to die. We're going to lose. Jimmy Bim showing the Jimmy Chin. That's what it is. That's what it is. Super Mario Odyssey. Last time we talked about preserving games through physical medium. This time I have nothing cool for you, so I'm just going to be making noises and shouting. I'm going to be shouting at you. Which is, I guess, like, also cool in its own way, but it's fine. Man, I gotta say...
Mario Odyssey!
I know that guy! It's Mario. I gotta say immediately, though, I mentioned it before, but when people cut your fucking hair, they always do this thing where they'll let's straighten it and, like, style it a specific way. Don't do that shit. Let me do that at home. You know? Leave me alone. So I like what I do normally and what I did here is when I get home, I immediately just wash my hair so I can go back to looking like it normally does, you know? That's what I believe is the right call and the right decision. I get like mad at myself. Showering on stream? I mean... If these days people can fucking stream and drive and nearly kill a few people, and you get banned for a day and just have to post a video going, I'll try my best to not do that as often, then, like, I guess I can be full buck fucking nude on stream showering, and they'll be like, let's give them the 6-hour ban. But no, I'm small, so they would fucking kill my channel, blow up my IP, and send a fucking, like a missile strike to my home. Because that's the difference between having followers and not having followers, is you could just do whatever you want. Oh, I'm mad. So yeah, there's obviously more, if you can't tell, a little bit of Twitch controversy here and there. It's a common thing. Streamers keep fucking driving, right? Like, recently is this specific one that I'm yelling about. But they keep fucking driving and doing dumb shit because they're reading their fucking bitch-ass chats instead of looking at the road. And which means they could easily fucking kill someone because driving is incredibly dangerous. Hey, I do it for a living, I fucking know. But, like, they keep doing shit like this, and Twitch keeps being like, knock it off. Knock that off. After warning 28, we're gonna get serious. What are you doing? Just remove that from being a thing you can do. You should not be able to stream while driving, I feel. You know? If you're doing an aisle stream, I'll catch you later once I get to location. I don't know, like, fuck. Is that not absurd to anyone else? I don't know. It feels fucking stupid to me. I'm mad. There's my gripe of the day. There's an important difference between you and that streamer. Is it being very successful? Or is that the CEO of Twitch is very attracted to pretty women and behaves weirdly around them? Yeah, there we go. CEO's a good. There you go. Yep, okay. There you go. That ain't a joke, by the way. That's just real. That's the shit I stream on this site. Fucking hell. Mario Odyssey! I'm happy to be here. Alright, let's go see what I missed. Apparently, there's a moon over in this area that I didn't grab. I'd like to blame Fitz. I kind of like appointed them. I was saying, dude, you gotta fucking, like, tell me when I missed something here. And they just went, and I'm like, I didn't know what, and now I'm kind of scared because I don't know what that is. And, like, they didn't do that before, and that's, like, a newer thing they started doing. So it's making me a little concerned. Do I call someone? You know? Why is the music playing? It's already playing. You're right, I forgot. My bad. You got me a very Sonic Adventure chow time in my life. Is that not just baby babbling? I caught you when you were like 3 months old? That's just what they do. They go, I got Google, you know? No comment. Bro, here's like goo goo gaga and thinks chows before babies. I respect that. I would too. That's a real fucking gamer right there. Hey fellas, what's going on? Oh, it's this thing. I remember this. Oh, I can use you as a fucking boogie board now, brother. It's over for you. I've already been up there. I don't need to do that. All right, can I possess any one of you yet? Because like, there's clearly like a thing here. What if I just? Oh, it's just a fucking ground pound. The noise you made was extremely Sonic Adventure 1 Takao cutscene chow noise. I know what you mean. It's just, what a funny phrase. Like, just putting it all together like that was really funny to me. Oh, shit! Okay. That was an overreaction for sure, but that's fine. I suck at games. I should stop playing them. I should play Prototype 2 only. I need to play Prototype 2 now. I recently played Prototype 2. When I was playing Prototype 1, I went back and played 2 also. So I'm not like, I don't like, I remember how Prototype 2 is. So I'm not in an over rush to like do it. It was just a funny thing to say. 2 pro trillion views. Fucking real. What am I fucking doing? I have to get back in the groove. Hold up. All right. This will make me strong. Have I always been ass? Like, honest, have I always been ass? Like, have you guys, like, seen me as an ass streamer? And I don't mean because my voluptuous rump, okay? That's a different thing. If I made that, I could have won. That's all I'm saying. In case, like, people were wondering, I could have made that if I won. If I won and I made it, I could have won. If I made that, I could have won. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Lois. I'm the best. It's a pro trillion view difference, you know? Like, I guess it's, like, understandable if you haven't, like, had a pro trillion views before. That would have been a, like, extreme thing to you. But, I don't know. That's just a regular Tuesday for me, bro. That's the stuff we do. That's what we do with pro trillions. That's how it gets done. Give me a second. I have to go into a painting. I got a teaser for a future world. That's what we do. That's what we do. Sometimes I wonder if I just sent the same message, like one-word message every hour or so of stream, if you'd notice, but I'm too chatty to do this. I noticed some things like that. Maybe I wouldn't. Who knows? Because you have to also realize, holy, that's a fucking fun color for a moon. Look at that. That's yay la la. This place is fucking bright. Like, excessively bright. I need to get out of here. But yeah, essentially the way I work is I can get very distracted very easily. So, I might forget things like that, or like, you know, I'm playing a game too, right? So it happens a lot, even when conversations with you guys, you'll be telling me something, and I'll be, I'll just start missing out on what's going on, not because I'm stupid, but just because, like, I started looking at Mario, and I guess I might have missed a message or two, or, like, inflections of what people wanted to say, because it's, you know, it's a little easy. You feel me? So there's a very good chance you can swindle me. If thou wishes, thou will. So saith the moon, and the monkey that was. You know? I like how much, like, I know It's Sting has been something you like for a while, and I'm very happy about that. I'm grateful someone likes that animated emote that I fucking stupidly made. But I'm grateful that Subnautica gave you a fish you enjoyed to just post. Subnautica gave us a fish we could just fucking spam for no reason. Why isn't this open? Blasphemous. Blasphemous. I gotta play Blasphemous 2. That's on the list of, like, games I gotta go back to. You know, I want to play Blasphemous 2. Because, like, we played 1, we still haven't played 2. At some point when I want to feel like a Metroidvania that isn't Castlevania, because we have a whole Castlevania marathon coming up, so, like, I'm gonna be covered in Metroidvania, so I don't want to, like, put too many, you know? I'm gonna kill you. Let that be a lesson learned. Are there any more TUDs, or is, like, TUD only over back at the beginning? Because I could, like, use more TUDs, you know? It's a TUDless fucking world, dude. That's all I'm saying. And it's kind of pissing me off. Snom's not here, so I can say that. Snom hates me saying Tud. Ain't that right, Tud? What is this thing again? Amiibo. I'm Uncle Amiibo. I love you, Amiibo. You're my best friend. I want to buy my Skylanders and put them in the game or whatever the fuck. Alright. Give me something. What do we got? All the way over there. Okay. Thank you, young Tud. I will head that direction. Fast and furious. Yes. I have one Amiibo and it's Ridley, obviously. I have these cards that we put Amiibos on. And that's it for my Amiibo collection. I keep forgetting I can, like, warp like that. It's very helpful. The seed! With this seed, I can... Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I need money. This guy is $1 trillion. Why can't I do it to actual rich people? I just walk up, I possess them, and I take all their cash. I don't see a problem here. This sounds like a good, just thing to do. And I'm right to have done it. What's this way? Shit. Wait, what is this what I need for that? Hold up. I'm taking in the universe as it is, not as it was. Can I focus? We're gonna try to make it with a seed. Because otherwise it seems kind of baby easy, and I think that's the reason. Because you're supposed to make it with the seed, you know? The seed of God. Yeah, I'm right. That's how it's fucking done. Take me to the moon, Goriel. Goriel? Like Goriel but gore? I gotta climb up a little higher. That's my B, everyone. I thought it was gonna take me to the stratosphere on its own. Okay. Oh, we're doing this shit? Gotcha. Let's do it. It's a classic Mario song. You would know this if you played the Marios. If you haven't, well, I don't think... maybe you're a poser. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you're a Mario poiser. I'm the onion, dude. I'm the onion. No joke. Okay, lock in. We have to head back to the platform that is currently moving below us. Speed of an elephant. Rage of a seal. Awesome. Dude, I'm fucking sick with it. Alright, we missed like a couple of coins. I think otherwise it was pretty good. We got two moons, a lot of coins. And lived as we were supposed to. And died what we never should have. You know? I got some Splatoon amiibos because years ago I wanted cute outfits for Splatoon. Splatoon. That pisses me off. That's a funny way to say Splatoon 2. The store I went to wasn't even selling the ones I wanted. That's funny. Yeah, I never got like actual amiibos, I don't think. Maybe D has some. D has a lot of physical stuff that I don't. I'm definitely Joe like convenience, so I just get like a digital game. But D is a reason we have a lot of our physical games, which I'm grateful for. And again, even though I'm Joe convenience, I want physical games all the time to exist. Elephant seals are generally scary. Yeah, they're fucking horrifying. I saw this like, there's just one clip of Germa seeing the famous Neil the seal. And people were like, does he not know what a seal is? Because he's going like, he's saying like, what is that? That's a Warcraft monster. And it's like, elephant seals are a different beast, okay? They're not the same as like any other random thing. That's a fucking elephant seal. Where do I take you? Because I could bring you places. Over there? Yeah, I'll bring you over there. No problem. Slow and steady. Captain Toad. Impact. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Yeah, that's what I thought, you fucking idiot. You gotta watch out for the eel, that's all I'm telling you. I keep telling you guys, watch out for the eel. You never know. You never know. You gotta be ready. Why do you keep why does he keep hitting that shit on me? He's done like a couple of times now. I don't understand. Get off the fucking... You know what? Be gone. It's kind of fucked up. Oh, you're fine. It's, yes, he's okay. I'm absolved of sin. My murder attempt was just that, an attempt. Therefore, I'm absolved of sin, even though that's not how murder works. I would still very much be in trouble for attempting to murder, whatever. So how do we get in there? Looks like we enter from the bottom, but where in the bottom? Can't make it that whole way. But okay, you see that? Is this enterable from here or a different bottom? I fell. Oh, dear. What is with my fucking... Joe White man? Oh, dear. Go back up to the observation desk. Deck. You're very cruel. There's just one Bleach song I want to play whenever, like, someone bothers me. Or, like, not bothers me, but insults me in any way. But I can't play it. Because it gets claimed so hard immediately right away, and you have to, like, mute a VOD. And it bothers me, but it's so funny. Yeah, I feel like you could probably hit that from up... Yeah, from up here. So, like... If I got, like, a Golemi... Maybe I could somehow get it up there. Interesting prospects, very much so, I believe. But how do I get one of the, mech pilots over here? Is the question. Ah, there you are. Come here. I need your soul and body for a second. Man, I've stayed in this level for quite a bit, gathering all the moons. This is just a good level. I like this one. The wood fucking factory ass place, whatever the fuck this is. It's cool. So now the problem is, how do I get even further up? Nah, it didn't work. Huh. Is there something we can bring here to add an extra step? Let me try one more time. Nah. Oh, well. Shit. Well, I'll give it a go. I'm curious, though. If there's, like, any other path, maybe. Maybe just some lower area we can enter from. I don't see currently. There's probably something. We're gonna keep trying. It's about learning, exploring. It's about being. It's about doing. It's about, drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Did we get this Goomba? I don't recall. Let's see. No harm, no foul, right? Goombas love this. They love being possessed and becoming one giant Goomba. It's like their favorite thing. So, like, if you think, like, oh, man, you're being cruel, Jim. No, this is, like, generally, like, they love this. Their species thinks this is the coolest thing to do. They're big fans. I think we got this. Yeah, we did. Shit. Shit. What's up, ELDS? How you doing today? Hope you're feeling good. Gonna kick Captain Tone down the stairs and steal his backpack. It's very funny that you said that just before saying you're very cruel. You're so cruel. I'm gonna fucking bully this guy. I'm gonna pants this fucking nerd. That was half the joke? I know, but I gotta go with it. Otherwise, it's not a joke. Otherwise, it's not fun. Jokes have to be a collaboration effort, technically. Otherwise, what's the frickin' point? Ooh. It's fine. I looked scared, I wasn't scared. Okay! We're fine. I want to go up. Give me straight up. Where would I How do I get up there? Fitz, what are your suggestions? My Grand Vizier. What if you just tell yourself jokes and you just laugh? I mean, I do that a lot. None? I don't know shit. Man, why did I make you the Grand Vizier? Dude, you're not fit for this job. That was my L. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, we all make mistakes, eh? But okay, so there's one over here, though. Oh, I didn't even notice one of these. Where's it first start? Over here? God, you could just dive anywhere. I love this game. Oh, there was just something here the whole time I didn't notice. Well, I think that's fair that I didn't notice this one. That's kind of sick, though. Oh, man, I love the shit they have in this game. All right, let's check it out. They're not fits for this job. And you gotta, like, pause awkwardly, you know? It's every fucking, show. Huh. This is one, hell of a Mario Forest. Or that's what I would be saying if we weren't playing Zelda. Every sitcom, you gotta pause for a while. I know people hate it, but I also think it's a lost art. When done well, it's generally really awesome, you know? Maybe I just, maybe I just, like, have, like, a tolerance for it. But I think sitcoms are cute, and I think they have a place still. It's just they've kind of fallen to the wayside. If I watch some, like, old ones, I tend to enjoy myself still, you know? Personally. I almost feel like we might have overcorrected. Like, it became so cool to hate all sitcoms, except Seinfeld. Everyone still likes Seinfeld, and I think that's kind of funny. Like, no matter what, it's like, no, Seinfeld's cool, though. No, we're chill with Seinfeld. No one likes the actors of Seinfeld, except for, like, Julie Louis-Dreyfus or whatever, but, like, you know, they still like the show. It's my game plan. What if you added a horror scream to your soundboard? I mean, I kind of have,
A lie will remain a lie.
I've been meaning to add more stuff, though. I haven't been able to think of it. But, like, more audience noises are better. We don't need audio there. If I could, I'd love to have a voice changer that makes me sound like him so I could just do his line. Alternatively, a green screen audio that pops up and goes, "A lie will remain a lie." You know, he's doing that thing, you know? I think that would also be funny. There's no place for his voice. I just got it because it's funny. And I'm not wrong. It's pretty hilarious. I think if I was to stream my entire soundboard, it'd be sitcom audience reactions and bird noises. I used to have, like, a soundboard I always played. This is just some extra shit. Basically. My soundboard has now actually been fully taken over by, like... And just this type of stuff, you know? But, like, I have this extra thing here, just with some random extra stuff for the sake of it. I mainly just use... Or even... That one's a little bit more fun. That being said, though, I do have a couple extra stuff. Like, I still have this. Haven't used that in forever. I have the gun. I had that for a point redeem. I don't like to use that anymore. I have Deathwing.
Indomitable. I am the Cataclysm.
I have this. That's a gasp. It's not as loud as the other ones, but it's there. I have Twilight Sparkle for some reason.
Dear Princess Celestia. Dear Princess Celestia.
I have Audio, which you saw. And I have one that has routinely scared me every single time I used it. I put it on for one stream joke, and I accidentally left it on. In the fucking pose, holding the hammer. Oh! And yeah, I just left that on. That is a 5-minute track that's just on the soundboard. Oh, most of your redeems are gone? Yeah, we talked about it last stream. You weren't there. Yeah, you weren't there, by the way. Just in case you weren't aware. You weren't there. I guess long story short, you ever just get in, like, a groove, and then someone pinches you or punches you? It's maybe an aggressive way to say it. But, like, say you're, like, drawing and you're in the fucking, you're in the zone, and someone fucking bops you in the skull. That's how, like, the point redeems, started to feel for me. I'd be in a groove, and then someone's like, "Stop it!" It slows me down. Takes me out of what I want to do, you know? Everything that's in the point redeems, I would still do. If you remember what they are or any of them, you can also just, like, sometimes bring them up. Be like, "Hey, you want to change your hat or something?" Maybe I will, you know? But, like, I don't want it to be something I feel like I'm obligated to do anymore. You know? Obligator. That's the one I was missing, right? Shit, so it wasn't the other one. Okay. So how do I get up there? Where the fuck does this... Why all the way over here? That's crazy. That's a long way to take me away. Welcome back, Stomp. Back. Welcome, Stomp. Welcome back. You weren't here. Welcome back, Snom. You've never left. Why did I do that? Oh well. Hello, hammered bow. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Now I have your powers. Hold up. I can get up there. I'll think of something for the gym bucks and stuff like that. It's just like I said, it just became a thing where it's like, okay, this is just distracting from the stream. If I can find something that isn't distracting and maybe somehow makes you guys happy, we'll see. But like, I don't know. I feel bad to get rid of them. I know you guys really like them. But you know, it's my show at the end of the day, right? And I want it to be a fun-ass time of being in my show. And it can be rough when I'm in the fucking zone and someone's like, shoot me! Or something. Or like, draw me a picture. Or like, fucking change your hat now. You know, and just, I mentioned before, there'll be a joke and it's awesome. And then it happens again. And then it happens again. And then it happens again. So like sound alerts, they were fun, right? But, can we lose some of the violence being said like 45 times? Eventually it's like, okay, now it's not fun anymore. Or, the strawberry hat was fucking hilarious for like, a scary game thing. That was a fun idea, right? But after a while, it's like, okay, that's happened already. I want new things, you know? I like new stuff. I miss those things. I can't sit by the same jokes forever. I gotta grow, you know? You know me. So I feel like as fun as channel points are, I remember when we first got them most crazy, it was like, wow, we got these things. I've never been able to find a use that fits my show format well enough. And I'm sorry if that's annoying. I really am. It's just, I don't know, it's just how I feel. You feel me? I know it was a fun thing. I hated the karaoke redeem. The karaoke redeem was fun for 2 streams, and after that, it hurt my voice every time, and I felt bad. It, like, killed all my energy. It killed all my energy. It was straight up just doing karaoke of a song. That's all it was. Why am I going up here right now? It feels right. It was wrong. Okay. What's my plan? There's more stuff to grab. It was like, it was cute a couple times when I first did it. It was like, yeah, let's have a fun like sing-song thing on stream. But then I'm playing like fucking Zelda, and it's like, do I have to sing My Chemical Romance now? Do we need to? I'm in the middle of something, bro. I'm doing something. Plus, like, these last, like, 40 streams, no one's asked for a hat change until Concord did once, and I sat there and I was like, fuck. Wasn't it nice when no one asked me? So that's part of the reason I got rid of that one. I have all the hats, I'll still wear them. It's just, the problem is I also got a new haircut that I've been liking, and I've been wanting to, like, get used to having my hair outside of a hat more, you know? So I've been also enjoying that. You feel me? Thing about the karaoke stream, makes me think how unfunny I was when I was, like, 15. That's everyone here. There's, like, even Fitz here. Fitz doesn't like thinking about, Metal Gear Solid 4, the stream. They are excited for me to play it again because they do not like thinking about that stream. They apparently, I don't remember it, but apparently they were insufferable according to themselves. So, hey. You know, a cute one that the mods can do instead of you, that someone I watch sometimes does is submitting a picture to put on screen in a circumstance time so the screen isn't clogged. I feel like that could just be, like, yeah, like a tape tools things if people want to do it, you know? But, like, my mods are pretty good at reading the room. They'd be able to understand when, like, okay, people need to be looking at the screen or, like, it's a fucking cinematic experience right now. Like, it's like the last cutscene of God of War. Let's not put a fucking, like, dildo on screen, please, you know? There we go. What was that for? Oh, I just populated the area full of flowers again. Yeah, I think that one's doable. That one's like super, like, possible. Just give my mods more work to do, you know? That's the thing. If they're okay with it, that's something, but like, you know, that one's not for me to decide. This is probably destroying the bit rate. VOD watchers, don't worry. You don't have that problem. Undertale is my worst though, was it? I gotta look back at that just to see. That's good old 2020. Eons ago. But I mean, even me, as the streamer, we went through my old videos. I was insufferable, you know? I was insufferable at specifically 15, like Snom. You know? Universal experience. We all go through it. But another one that we had planned was the Ivelings. Those were supposed to be a lot less disruptive, was the idea. We didn't ever really finish getting them all, and it takes time, you know? So, like, that's like a maybe 1 year type thing. But, like, I don't know. That was just supposed to be, like, such a nonsense thing. It's basically like a gacha game, but, like, for fake points and not a real thing. You just can roll a fucking variation of my species, you know? I guess. And yeah, the logistics, too. I don't really know exactly how we're doing that. We can make them into a plushie, too, one day. Little guys put on streamer playthrough. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they don't need to be a gacha, too. They can be something else. But, like, when it comes to channel points in general, like I said, I have a lot of trouble with it. Every time I try to think of something, it is disruptive. And I know people love disruptions. I watch streams with, other people who, like, have, like, super disruptive, what's it called? Get out of my fucking face, bro! Get out of my face, bro! It's my area, dude. I live here. But they have super disruptive channel points, and it's kind of their entire stream. Like, Batman's rated a couple times. His whole stream is chat interaction in channel points. But, like, Batman doesn't play games, you know? And doesn't, like, have, like, a story going on the streams. I do. And, like, as goofy and stupid as I am, I do love getting just lost in playing these fucking stupid, sprawling, lovely environments and giving, like, them at least some respect in that aspect. So I feel like, over time, I've really come to not enjoy channel points as a feature on my channel, at least in that aspect. Like, the picture thing, that's awesome, I think. That's a great idea. That's the first, like, idea I immediately think, like, oh, this could actually work, you know? If anyone has any more, please let me know. I'm sorry that I'm not, like, clever with this type of stuff. I make content. I don't know what to do to make effective jingling keys for the audience, I guess, you know? I can make a video, and I can tell you jokes during a playthrough. But apart from that, not my specialty. You know? I would unironically love an Iveling plush. I'm keeping plush. That was funny. I just like collecting them and see my number go up. That's fair too. It's just like, there was a point where I had like shake my leg, all that type of stuff, and it was just being used like all the time, and it's like, oh my god, leave me alone. Now I want to be left alone. You know, does that make any sense? Like, it gets too much. Oh yeah, this is the one where you just kill the guy and you get one. We got that earlier. Never did any of the gambles we did, so I didn't rack up as much as like Nell did, but I have like 1.6 million BIM points at this point. Shit. Like, if I had like a huge audience, you could do something like game suggestion, and I could still ignore you, and that'd be funny. But a shit like that just doesn't work. I don't know. I have nothing, you know? Nothing that wouldn't be a fucking waste of your points at all. You know? One issue is like shiny toy syndrome, where anything new like that might be used too much. Oh yeah, for sure. Like the hat thing, like you mentioned, was every fucking day for a bit, and then was not touched for 4 months. And that 4 months, I felt bliss. And that's when I realized, okay, it's time to put it away. I think, as a system, it might just not work on our channel. I don't know. The one I'm really feeling though, like workshopping more is the photo idea you had. That one like generally is like, okay, this has bones, you know? Much like an animal has bones. Some animals. Not all animals have bones. Put that in your letters and sniff them. I didn't mean to bounce on it sexy style. I meant to do something else. Oh well. What's left for me to get here? Apparently we can still get fucking 16 moons here. What? Did I stutter? I think it would work best with a limit to it. Oh yeah, like I mean this lovely, nicest way. I love you guys, honestly. Like a lot of you here have been around forever, and you've been very awesome and lovely, and it's been a treat to have you. But every one of us, if given the car horn, would just go like because it's exciting. But like, I gotta do like okay, there's a cooldown. There's a limit, shit like that, you know? Can't just be playing too hard with that shit. You just said something that didn't mean anything? I don't think that's real. I think you made that up. I think I've been very coherent for my entire 12 years of life. 1,200 years. What, how old am I? Give me a hint. Right here? What? Hold on. It's this right here. We gotta go get a tank and bring it here. That's so funny. I didn't think of that. How am I gonna get a tank here? You said that put that in your letters and smell them. Am I fucking wrong? Get a scented marker, write down what I've said, smell it, and then you can understand deeply the purpose of what I mean. Some fucking people are like purposely obtuse. That's what I feel like, honestly. Purposely obtuse. Ah. Oh shit. Is it time? Hold up. Hold up. Stomp's too young, he doesn't know what letters are. Okay, out of all the, like, the zoomers, I keep, like, being annoying too. Snom is the one that, like, is the least actual zoomer. Not zoomer, like, Gen Alpha. I'm zoomer. I'm zoomer. Hold up. I gotta do this again. This is probably the last time you'll see this on stream. So, I hope you enjoy. Probably the last time. One last ride. Can my people prove me wrong and win? Or are we destined for mediocrity? I suppose we'll find out. I suppose we'll learn. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're against Portugal? They're fun. Yeah. But wouldn't it be funny if Ronaldo lost? I don't like that guy. That guy sucks shit. That guy's a piece of shit and asshole. So wouldn't it be great if he lost to Croatia? The Americans beat Bosnia, it happens, you know? No, but it was so funny, I was talking about it to Dee, and my mom was laughing so hard at this because it's very true. She grew up in Bosnia, she knows this more than anyone. But Americans were like, they got us a red card, we were down a man, and we still won. We won despite adversity, sorry. But, with Bosnia, what happens is, you could have every single player of the American team slice off a leg, and the Bosnians will find a way to break all of theirs, just so they lose. We specialize in losing. That's what we do! So, like, it was funny. I was happy they were excited, but, like, to be honest, it's no celebration to beat Bosnia. It's more just kind of sad that we beat anyone, so, like, Italy, that's disappointing, you know? I brought a tank here into the wilderness. This is to inspire peace and joy. Let loose the guns of war. There you go. Ronaldo trips over and swallows the ball. I don't think we did well either, Scotland. I mean, I don't think you guys made it to the knockout round. I think you guys lost before the knockout round, if I recall. Which is like normally as far as Bosnia goes, so even though Bosnia lost immediately in the knockout round, they never made it there before, so I'm happy for them. You know? That's pretty cool. Croatia is fucking, been second in the World Cup. So they've been better. Which was shocking. Again, we normally suck too, and then out of nowhere, like, boom, won your second place. That was crazy. That's like, that's the high I'll ride forever of like how good my people did. Then now, like, when my parents like are on like some other country for some whatever reason, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, Modric, the soccer player, that's you guys." I'm like, "Oh, nah, yeah." I think it's cute. Any more power moves? Let's see. What the fuck? It's there. Oh, that's not helpful. Can I get one that isn't that one? Okay. We can grab that for sure. There was a note about birds. There it is. Birds not of a feather. Local birds here seem remarkably fond of the mechanical neighbors. Oh. So look at that. I think Croatia's really cool and interesting, and I hope one day they get their pelicans back. Oh, that'd be nice. Bosnia is also really nice. It's just, one's attached to the sea and one is blocking the other from the sea. Like, you know, Bosnia's kind of like cocked from the sea, but otherwise it's fine. They're both nice places. I enjoyed my times we went there to visit family. I guess we could. We have all the purple coins. What's the harm in buying stuff, eh? Let's wear the scientist gear. How about it? I want to be, a little, intellectual. An academic, as they say. And then we can grab everything else, because again, we have all the money. So we might as well, take what we can. Most pelican conservation stuff I found was around Ukraine or Romania. I got you. The solution is using scented markers even if you're not 5. That's fair. I never thought about that. It's that simple. It's that simple. Oh, I forgot this gives you a fucking, like... I just wanted the visor. I don't want to be Little Einstein. Little Einsteins. Remember when, like, there was this period in 2020 where everyone suddenly remembered the Little Einsteins? And, like... For some reason, their, like, theme became popular again. I have no idea where the fuck happened there. Remember that period, like, a couple years back where everyone pretended every guy in the world, like, thought of Rome every 2 seconds? What was that? What the fuck was that? Like, there was people online being like, "Oh, my boyfriend, all men think of Rome sometimes." What? And everyone's just going along with it. Like, were you all lying? What was that about? I want to put on my regular hat so I look kind of like Dr. Mario. Who the fuck thinks of Rome all the time? Let me in the Odyssey. Let me in the Odyssey. Thank you. I was scared I was gonna, like, put the stars in. I don't want to put them in yet. Look how plentiful our area's gotten. We have a bunch of stupid shit all over the place. That's what I like to see. This looks funny. Yeah, that's like Dr. Mario. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's me, the Dr. Mario. Except in, like, a summertime fit, because, you know, it's a little hot outside. I'm here to preserve the patients. That's what I do. Dr. Mario. I destroy germs or whatever the fuck he does in that game. I think, boring white straight men think of Rome as real. I don't think that's... I cannot believe that's real. What if Sailor had Doctor's coat? Why did you say that after I came all the way here? That sounds awesome. I just immediately, I'm like, what? I need to see this now. Dr. Mario, but his doctorate isn't medical. So he's a doctorate of history. He's gonna talk to us about Rome, I guess. Well, I can fuck with this, okay. I'm a doctor of a ship that I captain. You know? So that's fair. I don't have a sailor's hat right here. Hold up. I think I have a sailor's hat. Give me a second. Yeah, no joke. This is like oldest sin. This is an oldest sin hat, so like it's not high quality, but got a little Croatia sailor's hat. How about that, huh? How about that? This thing does not fit well at all. But hey, we'll rock it for a bit. This is for Croatia right now. May they win. You lads got this. We're going on sail. We're sailing today. Hope you're ready. Open waters. Open waters. All right, open waters? That's not what they say on sea. Open the waters! Hey, buddy, you got any more? I'm gonna keep buying hints until you stop giving me them. Over there. Did I even get what the last hint was? No, I just bought stuff. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to... Alright, cool. Let's go grab stuff. I have a nice sailor's dress coat that would go with that hat. All right. Fuck yeah. I'm not wearing anything properly for it right now. Instead, I look a little stupid, but hey. Nice hat though, eh? Up around there, eh? Okay. I suck. Try again. I love them bringing back his little run where he spreads his arms out. I always like that from Mario 3, and I'm happy it's like making a grand return. You know? I think it's cool. Dare I'll say. So no, it's apparently down here. Where exactly? Like here? It's making it seem like it's like right around here. Probably under us, actually. Another secret tank path, probably? Probably? Baby Jim, probably. Just clear it all up. Why not? What's harm? I'm so good at aiming. To be fair, this aiming is not very good. That means I'm absolved of all criticism and sin. Which means I live forever. They expect one of us in the crash, brother. Man, I gotta watch Dark Knight Rises again, just because I don't remember all the stupid lines Bane says. That movie is a movie. I did not like it anywhere near as much as I like The Dark Knight. And even then, The Dark Knight, nowadays, as much as I like that one back then, it kind of doesn't, hit as hard now. Because before I'm like, wow, that's the Batman movie, huh? With its broad daylight shots and shit. But, now we have the Batman, and I'm like, that shit's grimy and nasty and shot beautifully. Like, that's my fucking... That's what I expect, I feel, out of a Batman film. That movie's really good. It's like 3 hours, though. It just looks gorgeous, though. Cinematography-wise, like the best-looking superhero film. How the fuck do I get that one? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. This is like extremely tight. It's a tourist thing. I don't think you're supposed to be wearing these like properly. Give me a second here. I'll put it back. This track is kind of crazy. Yup. I mentioned it last stream, but this is I think one of the only tracks in this game that's by Koji Kondo, who did you know, classic tracks we all know and love from the N64 era and shit, like all of Super Mario 64 and shit like that, you know. It's great. It's marvelous. I'm trying to think of how to get to, like, under here, maybe? I'm figuring it out. It does confuse the senses and tickle the balls. So I'm kind of wondering. There's specific lines I sometimes send, like, out. Just to see, like... Hey, Fitz hasn't said anything for a bit. What if I can get their attention? You know? It works every time. They are a creature of rage. They will fight my nonsense in a fury. That's where we would have found that before. Okay. I I wouldn't say that. Yeah, but then it doesn't sound as fun, if we're honest. You have to, like, let this go. You have to let this go. D&D time being bimtastic for me. Yeah, yeah, have fun, buddy. He's gonna D his D. For me, though, what I'm gonna do is I will find a way to find this secret extra guy that I don't know where he is. It's kind of pissing me off. It's grinding my gears, dare I say. You know, that's another thing I want to say. I want to be honest. Wait, what? Do you have something to say? I wasn't paying attention. Danger, danger. Oh, it's because I'm in this. Hold up. I'll throw it away. Hold up. Okay, what's up? No, it's because it's concrete. You can't go. Okay, that's fine. Well, I have no idea what to do here. Let me try something. Yeah, I have no idea. Huh. I guess we'll go over here for now. I have zero idea how to get that specific one. I think that's my issue. See, I don't know everything, and I feel like I should know everything. It's like a design flaw, I would say. If I was designed right, I would just kind of know everything. But, like, I'm not, so, like, you know. Wait, hold up. Have I ever, like, stuck the hat on this? Hold up. The hat's name's Cappy. Shut up. Is this one? No. But apparently there's something right here. So... take a look around, everyone. The water, like, inside the water looks incredible. What if I go inside again? Maybe I just missed something in here. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. This area I was not doing too well on. Okay. That's okay. We'll tank it because I feel like it. Did I ever go up here? What's this? Oh, it was here. Okay, cool. That takes a skilled player. It takes just a better player. All right, cool. And that means we can, like, maybe it's another thing inside a path here then. Is what I'm thinking. Maybe it's another thing I missed. That's all I can think of. I have no other ideas. I'm excited to play Donkey Kong. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm a little scared. It's so stupid. I'm a little worried about, like, some video stuff I'm working on right now. Like I said, I'm doing, like, a micro, director's cuts, and for some reason I'm, like, terrified, like, people aren't gonna give a shit about like, one of these videos if they're, like, 6 minutes instead. You guys would still care, right? Did you find the Halo video interesting before I cut to my joke at the end? That video was like fucking 2 minutes at most. It's just for certain things I don't have a lot of stuff to talk about to that limit of like a longer one. I thought, hey, I still want to talk about them, so why not, you know? So I'm working on right now, and I was like, what if everyone hates this? Then what's the point of me? You know? Real normal shit to think. Now I'm gonna try to speedrun this because I don't think there's any stars here, but I'm just checking. There was none, yeah, okay. I keep calling them stars. This is a structural error in my brain. Yay. Shrubby doesn't find I'm a long-form guy because my sense of time is... okay, it's less like... okay. No, I should have rephrased. These videos were never going to be long. These specific ones are either short or I don't make them. Is what I'm saying. So basically, are you cool with, like, extra director's cuts that would have never been made? But they're like shorter. Why does it scare every bird away? Yeah, dude. Okay, okay. I had a feeling. I was just curious. Part of me was like, in my brain was like, what if, you know? Because like, there's one I'm making right now. It's on a video I normally would not talk about because I don't have that much stuff to say. But I thought, hey, if I have even a little stuff to say, why not just say it, right? So that's what I'm doing. That's the current path. So that's one of the videos we're working on right now. Still gonna have like the edit of a director's cut video. You know, just like, you know, small. It also serves as a good way to give me a fucking break in between the director's cut videos because they take a lot of time. But oh my god, do they take a lot of like... After a while, I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I don't want to look at routine anymore. I'd still want to make one of these videos, but I need like a change of scenery, you know? So shit like this can work really well to give you a little bit of a buffer, you know? Other director's cuts might still be like a fucking hour or something, like how routine was, you know? It just kind of depends on how much I have to say about something, right? Like, I'll tell you one I know is going to be long. That's that I want to work on, just in case like you want a little teaser. Metroid Prime. Not Metroid Prime 1. Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're supposed to be a director's cut type video. Basically just talking about my love for the series and going through stuff in the games. Maybe more so 4 than the others because that's something that's more newer to me, you know? But, yeah, I was going to use, like, the stream footage from when we recently played it. Was the plan. But, like, that one's going to be longer because, like, bro, it's 4 big-ass games I love a lot. So, like, there's a lot to say. Another one would be, like, I want to do, I want to do a regular highlight video for Death Stranding 1 and 2. And then I want to do a director's cut video for them. I'm trying to decide if I do a Death Stranding 1 and 2 one, or if maybe because the director's cut, like, it's gonna be, like, my highlights will take up a lot of the chunk of what I wanted to say. At least partial. Like, at least my fun stuff with you guys. But, like, the director's cut, then I can actually talk about, like, stuff more. And since it's less gonna be about what the fuck I was saying to you guys and our funny bits, I might be able to put them both into one video. That's what I've been thinking about. So, like, just chatting about like, Death Stranding for, like, an hour and a half, might actually be able to, like, hit both videos. Fucking, There's another shine here. It's down here, okay. Both games, what I meant to say. If that makes any sense. Sorry, I might have been rambling. I was also trying to play Mario. So this is where what the hidden question mark meant. It just told me there's more moons down here. But where could they be? If that's the main path, then can I go on the optional path, little secrets and collectibles? You can. You're not gonna like it. It's just watching the entire Cry of Fear Let's Play I did. By the end of that, Seth was like, I'm sick of this game. That was so funny. That was so funny. That shit got me bad. I'm really grateful that we did go back to that stuff, though. Just, if anything, just because it inspired me to at least, like, finish, Boozer's Gone. And, like, be okay with doing, like, blockbuster videos again. Because there was really a period I was, like, convinced that no one liked them. But no, it seems people still like them. There's stuff I could still do there that is, different from what we normally do because it's a different medium. And it fits different games that I wouldn't normally... Like... There's games I wouldn't even stream that were, like, more just for that. I feel. The coins just here? What is going on here? Okay. Does that feel weird to anyone else? Get out of my face! Holy shit, those guys almost killed me with guns. They're criminals! They almost killed me with guns! Those are mine, sorry, you reel them in. There's fucking leash laws in this forest, okay? I'm sick to hell of fucking Gumba owners sitting there being like, oh, I own a Gumba, I let it roam free. What if that was a Tud instead of me, huh? Dead. Again? You're going to court! You're going to court. don't need to see it anymore, but I'll take this. What am I missing here? Apparently I'm still missing something. No, they got the coins. Okay, okay, okay. Whew, you almost went to court. For 20 years, even. I don't know if that's how court works, but my brain is telling me that feels right. That I'm saying the right thing. Hold up. There we go. Now tree and seed can be one. As was always intended. It slows down when you get close to the edge. What am I missing? My computer ran out of memory for images? What? Ah, you left it on for a week. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Computers are meant to shut down to defrag a little bit and be better. So that's really fun. Don't leave your computers on that. Oh my god, no! Oh no! Oh, I already got that one. You broke your skull. Did you know that? Like, I leave my computer on at nighttime because I want to watch videos on it while I pass out. But I still want it to, like, restart. And I'm gonna forget in the morning. So there's a command line I just write. I'm literally just gonna post it in chat in case you're curious. This just tells my computer to shut down in 5 hours and restart. Basically. I run that every night because, like I said, I'm passing out watching my PC, and I'm gonna forget to do it in the morning when I'm running to work. That's my solution. And that way it restarts every single day. Yip, yip, yay, yip, yip, yay. And also, the 5 hours and everything is just so I have time to, like, finish any rendering or stuff it does, because, like, I do a lot of that, you know? I have, like, now I can store all my footage very nicely, which means, like, I can have, like, a ton of footage for all the stuff we do. But it does come at a slight, downside if, like, I need to download that footage. I have to render that footage into appropriate format. You know, it takes some time. So what I do is I usually just do that overnight while I'm sleeping, you know? Don't want to deal with that. I'm just like, oh shit, I was reading what you said. Oh my tabs, Firefox only having restore previous session button. Sometimes it doesn't, you know? Sometimes I've had shit crash and it doesn't give me that button. So, you know what? It's good that it did to you. I've been fucked over by that before. And it's bothered me ever so greatly. Oh, I've been so mad. Maybe it's inside this tree? Where the fuck is this? Oh. I didn't know. Left. Stop that. Stop that. Knock it off. I guess I'll come. Oh, okay. Arr! Why am I so bad at killing these guys? It happened in, like, the Pharaoh's tomb earlier, too. These guys are, like, really hard for me to kill. I don't like them. Okay. I'm safe. Christmas is still happening in my house. Now, was that the last one down here? I'm assuming that's one it was the hint for. Yeah, okay, so we can leave now. But I'm still missing whatever is in that area, and that's bothering me. Why am I trying to beat this so bad? I said I wasn't gonna get them all, but, like, I'm like, fuck. I kind of want to grab, like, as much as I possibly could. Why is this not... How come my beanstalk isn't grown? They're always grown. You ungrow my beanstalks? What happened? Oh, no, it's just that one. Apparently, I just never grew that one. Well, now I don't feel complete unless I do. Hold up. Meggie and the Ferocious Beast in Nowhere Land. That's an old kid show. I watched it around the kid in my brain. And the beast would go, great googly moogly. You don't know my sauce. You don't know what I've seen. Hold up. Have you guys seen Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? I think I've probably shown it on stream before with D. I feel like I'd have to. I feel like I'd have to? Whatever. Hold up. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. It's a Canadian animated series. That explains it. Okay. It's only in Canada. There's Maggie, this girl, and the Beast, who has the polka dots, right? And he's the ferocious beast, and they're in Nowhere Land. Here they are. He has, like, removable polka dots. That's the ferocious beast. And that's Hamilton the pig. So because that, whenever anyone says Hamilton, I think of pigs. So, like, even though there's, like, you know, the musical, I saw that and I'm like, fuck, that's Hamilton the pig. Or, like, that famous video where that, like, grandma's trying to name Pokemon. She sees Charmander and goes, Hamilton. I was like, it's a pig! But, yeah. Maggie and the ferocious beast in Nowhere Land. I think Hamilton lives in a box, if I recall. No, there's something about a box. Yeah, Hamilton's in the box, I think. Yeah. He has a box he lives in. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed. That was my story. I just want to talk about that, I guess. Oh, shit, you know what? I think I'm covering the World Cup screen. Shit. You're not? I mean, like, is it moving? I can't say, is the time moving? That's my concern. Because if I'm covering it, you might be able to see it, but it might be frozen, is the issue. And now it should be moving, right? Okay, we're good now. Cool. Yeah, I had a feeling. I was covering it. But we're cool. It's. Oh, you said now 'tis good. Now 'tis good. That doesn't get me. Hamilton's a place over here, and one of my exes used to live there. It was posh and boring. Hamilton's also in Ontario. I only know that because a wrestler named Ethan Page comes from there. And he's one of our guys. Ethnicity-wise. Tis good, me lord. This one is causing me problems, dude. My brain is like soaking up the sunlight and pissing it. What could it be? You know? Like, what could it be? Is it you? Do I have to bring flowers here somehow? How do I bring flowers? I don't know. Maybe I have to get over a ring. Just random thing I'm thinking of. I don't think that's the thing either. But I am just throwing shit out there because I'm a little desperate. Anyone have, like, an answer? Any of you, like, have played this? I'm starting to realize the answer is, like, no. None of you seem to have ever played this game. But, like, are you enjoying it, though? Even if you haven't played it? Ain't this a fun game? I think it's awesome. Ow. Do I just Google? Because this is pissing me off. Maybe do I need to Google? We don't need to get every fucking moon, but like, fuck. Damn, fuck even. Ah! I play this game so much, but I haven't played since I was a kid, so I can't remember. That fucks me up. I haven't played since 2017, but like, 2017 for me, I was fucking 18 or 19 years old. So, hearing you say since I was a kid, I'm like, fuck. This game has only been out during my adult life. Which, like, again, we know age works. We've had this thing before, but, like, it just hits sometimes, you know? I don't know what it is. I'm fine with people being younger than me, but when they bring up, like, a life and they talk about it, and they talk about, like, being kids in a time where I'm like, that's not when we all were kids. Like, I have that thing again where I'm like, we all grew up together. We're all the same age. When I have that, like, thing happening. You know, I talked about that before. So I'm like, that's not when we were kids, guys. We were kids, like, like before that. Oh, there's something here. Means that there's nothing inside this thing that I forgot. Okay, hold up. My bad. One time I cried because when I was a kid, I deleted my 300-hour save on accident instead of loading it. Aw. Fitz, why'd you do that to Snom? It feels like you were the villain here, Fitz. I just decided. You know, I don't know. kind of messed up of you. He just hates me? No, I don't hate you. I just didn't hear from you a bit. I missed you, buddy. Okay, so maybe you should think twice about why I'm doing something. Maybe it's actually because I need attention and I'm sad. Oh, there we go. This is probably it. There we go. Yet another for the collection. Woo! Oh, that kills. Yeah, you gotta use a rocket to leave. What am I fucking doing, bro? What am I fucking doing? Just screaming. All right. I was just 12 fits. That got me. I want to play World of Warcraft really bad. I'm sorry. It's out there. I'm sorry. Like, why does one company have to own so much? And also, I will say, I understand. Obviously, I understand the boycott and like what they're going after, right? One thing specifically I think is interesting. I don't understand why Disney, for an example, has like just Disney Plus, like boycotted, for an example. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong source, but I saw like just Disney Plus is boycotted, right? Like, which I guess is like the equivalent of like just boycotting Xbox Game Pass, but like Xbox, it's like all of Xbox, right? So I feel like it shouldn't be Disney Movie Studios entirely. I don't know. I feel like I don't fucking know anything these days about like as much as I should. It's specific targeting, keep it organized, but that's the thing that I like. Normally that's the case, but this is a more generalized targeting than other ones because Xbox is a giant umbrella compared to say Xbox Game Pass or like one big thing like Minecraft, like how Disney Plus is like one thing. That's why I was a little confused. Specifically, it just is a very maybe I just don't get it. I'm not saying it's a bad call or anything. I've been following it for a while now. It's just more so I'm just wondering why it isn't like the Disney Movie Studios then, because that would be the same amount of things you'd have to go for that Xbox is essentially. Just like a curiosity. If anyone has any answers whatsoever, I'm just curious. Like I said, I want to know more stuff. I want to nosh and know. And eat the splum where it's forbidden. That one, I don't know what that one was. Oh yeah, that bunny. I caught that before. I was trying to figure out who that was. And that like stunned me for a good like 4 or 5 seconds. I have no idea what to do with the rest. I'd like to find the last one. It's really starting to hit my head. I feel like it's a prime example though that like I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people that was cheering when Xbox bought Activision. If that makes sense. And I was pretty excited because I'm like, okay, now it's not in the hands of Bobby Kotick, who has been complicit basically in allowing people to be sexually assaulted on company grounds. And I was pretty excited. But then it's Microsoft who bought it, so now we're here. Fucking hell. I can't catch a break, dude. Everything I love slowly being taken away. And one day, I'll just be a dead old man. That's because Xbox and Microsoft are more directly implicated. Okay. That makes more sense. That makes sense in my noggin. I will say, wasn't there like, there was one big win from this, right? Wasn't it like, fucking, one of the Microsoft things, like, they basically stopped using, what was it? Was it Azure or something? That was cool. It was nice to have one win. We don't get a lot of wins. So that felt nice. I like when wins happen. Duh! I thought that was a cliff. I thought it was a cliff. I thought I died. Man, I have no idea where, like, how to get to the last one. There was like something about that. I don't remember it. Okay. I always get, okay. This shit is so fucking scary to talk about on stream. Because like, there's certain things I just don't know as much, you know? In regards to like exact guidelines and things like that. So whenever I talk about it, I get a little terrified that someone's gonna get really mad at me. You know? You can understand. It's a sensitive subject to talk about. Like, there's the easy stuff where everyone, there's certain words also I can't say online. I just realized that. I think, like, they're considered them. Shit. Okay, just full on out here in case anyone says certain things. If I recall, there's a certain Z thing you can't say on Twitch, if I recall. Or else it's considered, like, hateful. So, just be careful. Just be careful. But, yeah, there's certain things, for an example, that are easy to talk about and easy to know. But then when you like, specifically when it comes to, like, the boycott, sometimes when I look into it, some of the guidelines can be not clear, and I think that's because everyone keeps conflating also other boycotts together. And, like, it's good to have boycotts, you know, it's, like I mentioned before. It's just, like, there was this point where, like, people were saying, like, you know, BDS says to boycott Starbucks. And it's like, it doesn't, though. Like, you boycott Starbucks if you want, awesome, you know? But, like, that's not on that at all. It's just one of those situations, I feel, where, like, certain things get, like, muddied in the water, you know? And then the whole idea of keeping things focused stops being as focused. I don't know. Hi, fucking Dodo. And like I said, I'm very terrified to say anything right now. Because, I always think I'm saying something wrong here. And I'm worried someone's gonna be like, Jimmy Bim, you're a fucking piece of garbage. I'm like, oh no. So I hope nothing I've said thus far is terrible. Where's the thing here? A lot of mixing up boycotts and not differentiating between consumer and non-consumer boycotts. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. I kind of have no idea where to go. Never thought of this. Can I just do this? Okay, but how are you gonna get up now? I noticed you didn't give that a lot of thought. Shit. Okay. That might be the limit on what I can do here. Like, with my own ability. I think it's time to see another place. But yeah. I guess that was just, like, my thought process. I hope I didn't come across as completely stupid and ignorant, you know? I think while it's, like, good to, listen to people giving you good resources to stuff, it's also good to ask, like, okay, but why exactly on certain aspects, you know? Like, why is this like this and that and all like that? I want to know, you know? If that makes sense. That's also the thing. I get scared that people are going to think, like, oh, you don't support this because you asked this one question. It's like, no, I'm curious why one thing is boycotted to a degree compared to another thing. And then Fitz probably gave me the best answer you could, just kind of based on severity of stuff and implications of involvement. But, like, sometimes you just kind of sit there and you don't know, you know? So you got to ask. But, like, there's a lot of people online, which is a little bit of a problem, I feel. people have like a good cause in mind, but they're really fucking mean about it, you know? So like, it's hard to get like an answer to something, so just fucking swear at you. And like, instead of like explaining something. And I don't think it's very helpful. So I remember specifically seeing someone ask about like, okay, so like, why is this one being boycotted? And someone just said to them, because we fucking said so. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? That's not helpful at all. I understand the rage. There's a lot to be mad about, but like, I don't think we should yell at someone generally asking questions. I understand a chud who's just saying like annoyances, but like, I don't know. I just think like everyone's a little meaner these days and it bothers me. Like in general. I'd say. Let's skedaddle out of this wooden kingdom and get fucking schmoving. I had a lot of fun, but I want to see something else now. I don't know how many moons we got. Let's see. That's a good amount. I think that might be enough. From 92 to 138. Okay. Sure. Take me away to that sweet new land we call across the continent. Oh my god, we're gonna go to Metro Kingdom? No, I remember we get hit here, don't we? We don't actually make it Metro Kingdom. I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm almost positive. I'm putting it out there. He went Mario time. My fucking dumbass sail, dude. This looks so stupid. Oh! To think their precious soiree bouquet stolen, we can't let that Bowser keep doing whatever he wants. Seeing as we got some time, I'm gonna fucking say stupid shit again. Now then, let's see what there is to see in the Metro Kingdom. Goodness, what's that? I remember this shit now. Okay. Yup, there they are. He's so stupid in this game. Like, we went from Galaxy when it's like probably his best plan to he just wants to get married. So he's in his dapper little suit the entire time and you can't take him seriously. At least I can't, you know? The Cloud Kingdom. All clouds are said to have been born here. Even Strife. Thinking about this old robot chicken sketch again. I talked about it before. There's this part where, like, they're just basically like gay characters in video games, or who they decided are gay in video games. I don't remember why. I think it was supposed to be offensive because, like, you know, old, annoying shows, but I just keep remembering, I am Cloud Strife, don't have a wife. I just like that line. Hey, buddy. Nice shoes. You fucking stompers. Mario, I don't have time for you. I'm busy planning my wedding. Don't you know how stressful that is? Oh, look at Dapper. Her stupid fucking piranha flowers. She's rocking that dress, though. Bowser, that's stupid. Bowser, this is dumb. Out of all the fights you've done, this is the stupidest one. Okay. Alright, come here. I'm going to kill you now. Because if I use my fire attack, I'll stop you. You can't stop these dukes! Why do we even get rid of the... Put the hat back on, Mario. Why'd you give it back to him? It's only fair. He's nice like that, though. What are we doing? What are we doing, Bowser? What are we freaking doing? Why are you... You're making planets from Galaxy? That's sick as fuck. But it's not enough! He's fucking huge, though. Why is he so big? He was not this big. Why are you so big compared to me? What the fuck happened? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, buddy. I'd back it up. Remember the galaxy generator? Maybe, should get another try at that one, huh? I got you, buddy. I got you. It's over, isn't it? Idiot. Isn't it over? I schooled his ass. She's just like, oh, damn, you got your ass beat. I had another hat, it's fine. I got like 12 of these. Fire! Oh yeah, I don't have anything for like bombardment. Cappy, why did we never plan for this? See what you're up against, Mario. I got fucking cannons and shit. Why doesn't Bowser just shoot Mario more? Cause he stupid. The Lost Kingdom. I'm gonna be honest. I think I hate this one. Wake up!
Where are we now? Oh no, the Odyssey is all busted up. We'll need some power moons to fix it. Let's get looking.
And so, back to work we go. Lost my least favorite kingdom? Yeah. This ain't mine. Okay, I think I've decided officially that I'm not going to be Joe Collector as much in this one. When I'm done with the kingdom, we're probably just moving on as much as we can. Unless I feel like going back. Lost, I might just move on as soon as possible. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like it here. He took Crappy! He's gonna eat him. He's gonna eat him alive. That's fucked up, dude. Why can't I move the camera during that cutscene? Alright, well, I guess let's try to get Cappy back. Let's get to work. Me when someone returns from the bathroom? He took Crappy. Shut up, that's funny. Bits, you can be funny. It's rare, but you can. Why am I dogging on you? I'm sorry, buddy. I thought this would be a funny joke. I had to hit you with it. I died.
I touched the water ever so slightly, and I exploded.
Yeah, I hope no one, like, thinks less of me for my questions earlier. Again, I get a little concerned. How do you explain it? You're asking about the good guys. So you're worried someone thinks you're a bad guy, if I can simplify it as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Whoa, thanks for the rescue, and that was unpleasant and rather pokey. I sure hope it doesn't happen again. Now to pluck up our spirits, let's go collect some power moons.
That was a waste of time. I'm this guy now. This is who I am.
I'm gonna stew you in the soup.
Doesn't mean do anything bad, it's just haha chicken and soup. That's fair. This thing is stupid. Also, back to, like, classic, like, star-looking power moons. Nice. You know, I like it. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty sick. Up. There we go. I had to get that out of my head. You understand? I had to be free. Okay. Oh, because I'm mixed outfit. It doesn't have a special, like, outfit when he's inside here. It's just like regular Mario. That's fair. I think that's acceptable. Give me that. Thank you. I'm starting to feel really bad right now. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go not funny mode. It's a nice pipe. Cool. Oh. Looks like we fell. I can't do that. I don't know what this bit is. I thought it'd be funny. Cut that shit out. But it's also funny because... Hey! It's also funny because originally I said I was going to do not funny mode because I wasn't feeling well. So if I wasn't feeling well and your response was cut that shit out, that's really funny. Knock that shit off! That would be very, Eastern European of you. The parenting style. Kid's brains acting up, feeling a little depressed. Knock that off. Get better. Oh, you hear that? How's the game going? Hold up, how's the game, Grumps? Hey, Grump, I'm not so Grump, and it's a halftime. No, really, it's a halftime? How are they not beating us yet? Hurry up, end my suffering. But yeah, I noticed that out of all the, like, since I talked about it now and I think the floodgates are open, I'm allowed to talk about something without being too scared. When it comes to BDS stuff, right? I think the one that's, like, the least followed boycott I've noticed online has to be the Microsoft one. I feel like a lot of people don't know it or just they view it as too big an umbrella. Which, I could see that being a fair, like, critique as it's not as focused because there's just so many fucking Microsoft games and, like, things. But, like, if you know, it's easy enough to, like, get away from. But it is a very large umbrella full of properties, you know? It's, interesting to see just how, like, I guess the consequences of one company owing... I fucking suck! One company owning so many things, how, like, the consequences of that. You know what I mean? Is what I meant to say. Careful, careful. We're chill, right? It's another occasion, like, I don't know what it is. Talking about, like, super serious shit like this always freaks me out. Because, like, I'm gonna worry I was, like, saying the right thing, and then somewhere along the way, someone's like, you said one thing too wrong for me, and then I'm dead. And then you fucking kill me. Hey! Sorry. Hold up. Captain Todd, I know you're, like, annoying and I hate you, but I want to grab your gold. A lot of people don't really give a shit about that's also true, but, like, I feel like there are a lot that do, but, like, they remember the initial stuff. They haven't really seen, like, the updates as much, or again, there are situations where, like, okay, that is just a lot for me personally to want to get rid of, which does happen a lot, you know? There's occasions where it's hey, I just don't know if I want to get rid of that much of my life. And, like, you can tell them, oh, it's for, like, an important cause, but they'll still be like, I don't know, it's just like, you know, that's a lot. And I think that's where, like, certain ones might not be as successful, or alternatively, like I said before, there are some people who just straight up don't know that there have been more stuff added to a list of boycotts, and they're still following one from, like, a while back, you know? Because that's the one that was extremely popular, that's the one, like, everyone knew. And then now they're like, they just have no idea. There's, like, other changes and targets and things that have been removed. I think there was only one thing that was removed, but still. Just, not gonna lie to you, it's a little easy to get lost on. I'm decently online, you know? I'm decently online enough to, like, know some things. But even then, I'd say I'm overly online compared to, like, what the average person normally is or what they should be, honestly. And I think if someone isn't on my level of online and they're a little less, they won't know the stuff. And I already think my stuff's a little, like, dangerously online. Like, this is not easily shown all about and not as publicly talked about. that I feel it's very easy for people to just straight up not know, you know, of like what is on a boycott list. And I guess it's like, I'm not gonna say benefits of being online too much. Because there's, like, you know, normally I like to say, hey, get away from being online as much, and I'm trying to, like, knock it off myself a bit more. But, like, I guess one of the benefits I do know, like, what's on a list of boycotts mostly, you know? Or at the very least, I have friends who tell me things, and I know, okay, there's certain things like Michael Cock, right? Okay. Be careful. I will say though, it's easy to like sometimes, not to be like a doomer, you know, but like it's easy to like lose faith in, certain boycotts working sometimes just because of how bad they're doing. But like, it's also like important to remember, like, even like, I don't know, the way I see it, if that makes sense. Obviously there's important stuff to do, and like there's things that are like a good cause to go into. But I feel like if you're doing enough that you, like, if you're doing what feels right to you, you're doing okay, you know? So even if like this boycott isn't as successful or something like that, if you're participating and it feels like the right thing to do to you, for you, then even if it's not successful, I think you're like, it's good, you know? One person at the very least isn't consuming the product, and that goes in some way, eh? It reminds me of this one statement of people talking about like veganism and stuff, and like how there's a lot of really just stuff in veganism and like great points, and there's some people like, hey, I just can't, like, I can't, when it comes to that, I can give up everything but cheese. And someone's like, okay, then give up everything but cheese. Not everything has to be 100% win, you know? Sometimes any percentage of a win is a win. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense here? I feel like I'm rambling, but I hope like this is in some way like something. Yeah, you making plenty of sense? Okay. Okay. And even like for a big boycott like this, if there are certain things you just can't do, I think it's nice to at least do something, you know? The one I think is absurd, I'm sorry, okay, the one that is like dumb is if it's like one fucking game and then that's a problem. Like if there's like a certain brand you can't fucking do or something, then maybe I can understand. But if it's one fucking game, I don't know. That shit pisses me off. If all people are asking you for is just a single thing, I don't know. That one I think is ridiculous. But like in other senses, I feel like if you're doing something that's great, you know, I can't expect everyone to be doing everything. But if everyone's doing something, then everyone's doing something, and that goes a long way, you know? That's how I feel. So like, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. I get worried that when I try to sound in any way profound, I sound like a fucking asshole. So I'm trying my best to like, in a way sound like I'm thinking here. But I don't know. I think I view myself very, poorly in intellectual matter. I know I'm educated. I know I've been, for many years of my life, I read fucking scholarly articles, but even then, I feel like I'm dumb as bricks, you know? Stop watching a streamer because she got really shitty and defensive about the Harry Potter game. That's the thing, like, that one I feel like there's no excuse for. Like, if like, someone can't do all the BDS stuff, I think, okay. You know, are you doing some? Awesome. That's sick. You know, that's radical. Happy that, like, you're doing some stuff there. You know? But all people ask, don't play the wizard game. That's the only thing. So one requirement. And you said, nah, man, I can't. It's just like, I gotta play the wizard game. I'm gonna fucking die, dude. I'm gonna die if I don't play the wizard game. I don't know. That one's just stupid. Uh-oh. Mind you, you're not stupid and you're not speaking nonsense when you're being serious. Yeah, it's just, I think, in a world full of streamers that are all saying their own big thing and being experts on something, like, at least saying they're experts on something, they all look sometimes really stupid and cause these, like, fucking dumbass motions and everyone goes like, oh yeah, streamers are dumb as bricks, you know? That it's sometimes scary to just be like, okay, I know I'm just a guy and I'm just talking, but like, either people are gonna be like, oh, he's the dumb streamer, or oh, like he's not an expert, why is he talking about stuff? I don't know. I feel like I get worried. There's nothing wrong with talking about shit, you know? But it sometimes worries me. Holy shit. Did you fucking see that? I fucking saved that, though. That was clean as balls. Okay. And again, clean as balls. I'm the best to do it. He was trying to tell her why it's bad, and in a different stream, she was like, well, I bought the game. People think I'm anti-trans, but I'm not. They told me to pirate it, but, that's, like, illegal. Oh, no. Sorry, that one got me. I don't know why. But yeah. I think that's also another thing online. People want people to be like 100% good in all regards. Sometimes people will have some things that they're maybe not morally perfect on. There are certain things I feel like it's okay if they're not fucking perfect on. But if it's like, oh hey, this one, like this oppressed community asks, just don't buy one game. I feel like that's probably the easiest fucking W ever. They were asked like literally the least. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I live in weird times and they make me uncomfortable. And I don't quite like it, to be honest. Okay, there we go. We're up here now. Now we can go buy goods. It's only easier and cheaper to not get the game. Yeah, literally. What's up, guys? How we doing? Ooh, little aviator. I don't really want that, but I'll take it, I guess. I don't know. Get the Joseph Joestar fit. I'm not gonna change into it, but we'll get it. Because there's no harm, I guess. You know? That's the thing about it. People are going to a bat for a mid game. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's mid, you know? And I know that's not the point. Even if it wasn't mid, that's still like the principle of the thing. Was one group of people was asking for support on this one thing. The smallest thing you could ever ask for. And people were being annoying about it. But that being said, the fact that it's mid is just like, okay, bro. It wasn't fucking Elden Ring you were being asked for, you know? I don't know. Just ridiculous. But again, like, by comparison that I can understand, there being, like, BDS things that, like, people maybe don't, like, necessarily agree with entirely as a boycott. Whether from reasonings of the actual boycott or for, the whole idea of BDS is to make, like, general targets that are easy. What?! That's not right! We're gonna fuck it up. We're gonna fuck it up. Don't get excited. We're gonna fuck it up. But, like again, you don't have to agree 100% with everything. So it's an organization. It's not a perfect organization. If you disagree with BDS, that's fine too. But are you doing something? Right? That's what I feel is important. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because, like, not every decision they make is going to be perfect, but some of them are really good ones that you should be doing, or at least trying. And, like, I keep saying, even 10% is better than nothing. Oh my fucking god. Like, I don't sound insane in that, right? Like, you guys don't even have to agree with me there, but I personally think, like, at least something, right? At least something. Consequences of that are felt literally in my country as JK Fuckaluck needs to get her house firebombed in Minecraft. Get that? Oh, Jesus Christ. I like that in Minecraft. You just saying that out loud really fast stunned me. Yeah, they do have Minecraft firebombs. That's crazy. How am I gonna get that butterfly? Well, how do I get that? Hold up. You can like roll it. Oh! Maybe I can sneak up here, right? Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I made sense there, right? Like, that was understandable. I wasn't stupid. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of things these days are all or nothing in some ways. And I think that's maybe not how we're supposed to be living life entirely. I should have thrown it. I knew I should have thrown it there. Fuck. It's okay. Calm down. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Chill. Forget your creation for a second and don't fuck this up. Now it's done. I'm not trying to think too much about that right now, Seth. We're gonna biff it, but I'm trying to think of it. It's fine. We got this. And by we got this, I mean nothing. I'm saying nothing. We're probably gonna lose. Probably. Ouch. But yeah, I don't know. After talks like this, I always get a little scared. So, like, new, like, code thing. After I say something serious, everyone has to say, Jim, we still think you're okay. We don't hate you yet. Again, like, the all or nothing nature of the internet does make me a little scared sometimes to bring up that maybe there's a couple, like, extra stuff to think of, you know? So, like I said, all or nothing, sometimes we do some, it's still good. I worry that because of the all or nothing nature, someone's gonna hear that and be like, oh, he's not all or nothing, we gotta kill him, you know? But, like, I don't know, it just... Humans weren't supposed to behave like this, man. That's the one biggest problem with the internet, I feel. I love the internet. I love the internet, don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of fun on here. But humans aren't supposed to be, constantly known about in every aspect. There's supposed to be like a sense of privacy. We're under a harsher microscope because everyone kind of knows like everything we do now, you know? Because of online. And I don't think that's good. Because now there's this like big expectation to be like this perfect person, but no one's perfect, you know? I'm not saying like yeah, like the evil people should be allowed to do whatever they want. I'm saying like there's regular people are living under a fucking microscope to be as perfect as possible when no one is, and that's ridiculous to think people are. We looked at the culture of harassing like celebrity lives with tabloids and shit, and we turned that into everybody. You know what I mean? And I think we definitely took some wrong lessons from that, and I don't think it's necessary. And sometimes it's people saying they're trying to do something good, like, you know, calling out this person or something. But like sometimes the person's just being a bit of an asshole. Which being a bit of an asshole has never been a crime. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I'm happy you're happy, buddy. I think we all just need to chill. You know what I mean? I gotta stop looking at the score. I can't believe. If I believe too much, I die. You know? But fuck, it'd be so funny. It'd be so funny. Everyone's like, oh, I'm so excited for Ronaldo and Messi to fight. And then fucking Hrvatska comes in and says, ah, about us. Ever thought about us? That'd be so funny. Fuck, that'd be the funniest outcome. Second funniest. Actually, no, it would be the funniest because those are the teams that are like favored to win. Second funniest would have been Bosnia just because, like, you know, in America, fucking Bosnia wins. And they keep singing that song. We're like, I am from Bosnia, take me to America. You know. What else is here? How many? 25. There's only 10 more total from what we have. Do I want to go out of my way to find those 10? Or do I want to get the fuck out of here? I guess that's a problem. How do I open Spongili here? Has there been a bullet guy anywhere here? Do I care? That's a problem, eh? Because, like, here's the thing. Guys, we know what's after this. You saw it on the map. Part of the reason I don't want to be here is because one of the best levels ever is after this. You know? And I want to go there. That's more, like, exciting to me. Oh, I have an idea how to open that, but I honestly, do we care? We're not here to beat everything, eh? So it's fine. We can get popping forward. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yay! Thanks for only talking about stuff like that, guys. Like I said, I get a little scared sometimes. But I appreciate you guys give me the respect to speak on my own shit and not, I guess, treat me like garbage for it, you know?
We found just enough power moons to fix up the Odyssey, thank goodness. Seeing as we got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Except fuck you, I'm not gonna do that.
He tells you to backwards long jump only in Mario 64. That'd be really funny.
Now then, where were we? Oh yes, we're on our way to the Metro Kingdom. The whole kingdom is one vast city filled with skyscrapers. Seems it was built using the energy from power moons.
This level is awesome. Maybe not right now. It's a little Gotham City right now. Yeah, they're doing this. They're doing this to me.
Alright, we finally made it. Things don't look so good, though. Look! It's Bowser's ship, let's go!
This rain, this is what's like fucking Edmonton the last few days. A little aggressive. And what's up, character who hasn't been in the games for a long time and then randomly show up in a DS game and now is back? I'm sorry, but I don't really have time to chat right now. I need to figure out a way to save my city. Things have been in utter chaos since that brutish monster showed up. And he has the nerve to be advertising this wedding of his all over the New Donk City. A bit tasteless, if you ask me. So I haven't played Donkey Kong. Are you, like, still my ex? How does that work? I like that the purple coins have her face on it. Me into the city? Forget about it! Reminds me of a random ass fucking maggots. Flies! A random fucking dream I had once where the wrestler AJ Styles was coming out and they kept chanting AJ Styles and he goes, forget about it! Which is not AJ Styles' catchphrase, but like that's all I can think of now when I see him for some reason. It's just really funny to me. Forget about it. Hold up. I'm on my scootsers. I'm on my scootsers. I'm on my scootsers. Oh! It's fine. It just looked scary. Maybe to an untrained eel. I need to get, like, this place to look normal. I don't want to be here when it's like this. Like I said, Odyssey, I feel like you gotta bull rush the story of the area, then you can actually play it. Because then it goes to the proper, like, form of it, you know? New Gronk's shitty, am I right? I just think it was kind of a problematic thing for you to say. Remember a second ago I talked about how people maybe shouldn't be judged on the microscope of being, like, all good, and sometimes, like, not everyone's gonna be 100% perfect? This is one of those occasions where I rescind that, get him. Hi, Kai Kai, how you doing, buddy? He might still be doing it and he just want to talk about New Gronk City. That'd be pretty funny. I said Gronk. It's not Gronk. It's Donk. You can't defeat all of me at once. Oh shit, I need that. Yeah. Jimmy's correct? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm wise beyond my years. It's funny, because that means Kyler missed all the serious talk, so, like, that means he's just here for the jokes. He doesn't have to see all that nonsense. He's here for the yucks. And for the bugs! It got really loud there. It's like aggressive song. It's so funny, because I never remember this being New Donk City's theme. When you hear proper New Donk City's theme, this is gonna seem so out of fucking place. Big leaps. Big meeps. Meeps would like to play. That's like we would like to play, but it's the meeps. You know them. You'll love them. They didn't even notice me. That's so funny. Oh, they're dumb, dude. Well, I'm fucking sexy with it. Slide down. Okay. Climb faster because I can shake. Shake! Okay. Shake again. I'm the fucking best. It's the frickin' best, dude. Watermelon. It does look like a watermelon, like fucking, Slurpee I'm specifically thinking of. Not Slurpee, Freezy I'm specifically thinking of. I don't know how many of you have Freezies. They're probably called something different in different countries, too. One of you is gonna be like, oh, that's Yuxies! I love those! And someone's gonna be more, like, literal, oh, those are frozen ice tubes of flavoring. You know, it happens every time. Frozen ice tubes of flavoring. If anyone names it that, you suck. I don't like you. Alright, let's get to work. Shake for speed. Hello, I'm here to kill you. This is gonna hurt, I think. Where's your back? Your front? I'm gonna hit you somewhere. Friend we got back in France was Mr. Freeze, which that's what we've always called them. I think they have that here too, to be honest. I don't know what you're talking about. You specifically, I'm gonna show it and you're gonna be like, those are jelly bean rods! Or some bullshit again. It's good thing we're immune to fall damage, Mario. We're gonna be alright. I want to look at them now. There you go. Get the song going. Make me feel good. Why'd you get a goal, Portugal? Alright, this is where we lose. I knew it was gonna fucking happen. Alright, Freezy. Alright, you probably have a name for them, but like, these things. These guys. They are called Portugal. That's funny. That's funny. Ice poles. Otter pops. Yeah, see what I mean? Everyone has different things. And then Snom's gonna be like, those are gelatin gustibers. Or something, you know? Hit me with that. That's a popsicle. That is not a popsicle. That's absolutely not a... That is not... What do you think a popsicle is? I'm gonna show you a popsicle and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, oh, that's a Cramaran. I think everyone just calls them based on like what like brand they first had. Popsicles don't need sticks. They absolutely fucking do. What? That's like it is a fucking name. What are we doing? This is a popsicle. Oh my god, you're doing like the fucking like thing where like people in the South called every fucking soda Coke. Ice Poles are just what they're called here. Oh, that's fair. That one's actually like a fair like name for them. Let me type in Ice Poles. No, I hate that. I'm sorry you're doing it though. Because if you look at this ain't a fucking popsicle in the slightest. It's just like you like open up a plastic thing and go, and you like feast on it as it like as you slowly have it. This shit's awesome for the fucking summer. It's great. Do you actually call these popsicles? That's messed up. That's messed up. I've had this brand. I've had Mr. Freeze. I think I might have had the Otter ones before. But like, yeah, I think I've had those before too. But like, for some reason, since we were little, we called them Freezies. You know, I think that was one of the brands probably. But that was like the name we used essentially. Let's see, the Wikipedia calls it officially Ice Pop. This is interesting. Unbelievable. That's not, this is actually like, this is a fucking popsicle instead. Like, this is not the Ice Pop thing I was thinking of. This is a completely different thing. This ain't even what we're talking about. The Wikipedia showed me a different thing that isn't this. What the fuck is happening? What are these things called? Okay, Freezies. Okay, Wikipedia calls them Freezies. A Freezy or a freeze pop is a water-based frozen confection similar to an ice pop. It is made by freezing flavored liquids such as sugar, water, fruit juice, or puree inside a plastic casing or tube. Alternative names: freeze pop, freezer pop, ice pull, icy pull, sip up, ice candy, cool pop. So I guess, okay, so Freezy is like one of its actual names, where like the brand names are kind of like, you know, the Kleenex type thing. Okay. Freezy and ice pop seem to be like its names. It's most commonly used in Canada, the Freezy name. Other regions use freeze pop, freezer pop, and icy in United States, and ice pull and ice pop in United Kingdom, and icy pull and ice block in Australia, and then sip up and Pepsi ice in India. Okay, Pepsi ice. And then Pennacool in Trinidad and ice candy in the Philippines. Holy shit, there's a lot of names for this thing. This is insane. I didn't know there was so many names for this. But guess what? None of them are popsicle. The only wrong answer today was popsicle. Everything else is either a brand or one of its names. And you gave me another thing. Oh yeah, that's popcorn. No! And I'm looking at fucking steak. Sorry. Sorry. I'm being annoying. But I'm not wrong. There's nothing wrong with getting the wrong name. But like, you were the only one who had the wrong name entirely. That's all I'm saying. Nothing bad about it, but like, you know, you're wrong. Oh shit. I want to make videos. We've only been streaming for 2 hours. I can't wrap it up yet. I gotta play New Donk a bit. But I'll make videos. I wanna work on videos. I wanna make my videos. Oh, that's a lot of fire. I remember having a lot of trouble with this when I first played, I think. It's kind of hard to hit, you know? Okay, you gotta relinquish the other one at some point. Youch! Yeah, I can't hit it when you're charging like that, okay. It seemed like you're at an immortality, like, sphere, you know? Fitz, I thought you were saying why not to, like, no, I'm saying that it's gonna slap me across the face. I am gonna ride a bit of a high from the Freezy thing. I normally don't have a right name for stuff, and you guys make fun of me. So I'm grateful that at least I did have some form of right name. I killed it. And so, New Donk City was free. Free to love. And free to live. I'm shiny because I'm wet. Wahoo! And we never saw Mario again. Except for immediately after, in the daytime. Mario White? Well, yeah, he's Italian. A fresh start for the city! Pauline!
We got rid of the big bug thing and the weather cleared up. But Bowser must have gone away in the scuffle. We should probably get back to chasing him. We don't have enough power moons, so let's look around the city for some.
There was this post about, like... It was some racist American. Right? I want you to know I Googled Popsicle and those third result. It's cool that you're wrong. It's cool that other people are wrong too. I just told you every single name Wikipedia calls those things. And you're like, I'm wrong! Oh. Welcome to my home! Welcome to New Donk City! Ain't it just nice? Ain't it just lovely? Cranky Avenue, baby. That's where Cranky lived. Ramby Street, baby! I don't think you should make a Cruel Avenue. I don't think that's good. I don't think you need to make a Cruel Avenue. That's all I'm saying. Guy thinks any information that is on Wikipedia is false. Yeah, you can just say that you like the Coke Pepsi. Like, the problem is that you made a big deal of saying, I hate the every soda is Coke thing, but every frozen good is popsicle. Like, that's your problem. The problem is you can't, like, stay to your own convictions. And you become what you hate. If I was like you, if I was like half the people here were like, one of the things was wrong and they have to be very passionate about it, I'd be fighting you guys and being like, actually, it is Mikayu, okay? Because that's the first thing I heard. Therefore, it's probably actually true. You know what I did instead? Oops! And I never said that again. Hey, Captain Todd. How you doing, buddy? Please give me a moon. Please give me a moon. Yeah, they paved over all of Donkey Kong. It's just, this whole thing is his body. He's fucking huge, dude. He's a big guy. Pops. What's the downside of having more words for things? And you're like, oh, let's have less words. So I'll make all things one word. Yeah, this is skunk. This is also a skunk, and it's a bear. You're just sitting there thinking like, you're out of your goddamn mind. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm not wrong, you just refused to let me explain anything because you hate me. I showed you. I showed you that you were wrong. And then you were like, me and some other people are also wrong. Still wrong, though. It's the problem, see? That's the issue. I'm just saying, right here, I'm looking at Freezy. And I'm seeing all this stuff. It's even from your place. It's from the United States. Guess what they didn't call it Frozen Pop. They called it not Frozen, they called it Freeze. They didn't call it Freezy. No, they didn't call it Popsicle. I can't fucking speak. What they said, your people said Freeze Pop, Freezer Pop, and Icy. And you didn't say any of those things. That's all I'm saying. If other people say it, then it's not wrong. That is blatantly not true. People say frustrated. That's not how you say frustrated. If people saying something different meant that that is now a right thing, then Republicans would be right. But they aren't. They usually never are. Popsicle. Yeah, Popsicle is a brand, by the way, first off, so that's a fun thing to point out. Those aren't even called Popsicles normally. They're called Ice Pops. People do call them popsicles though, but that's like it's simpler. It's similar to the brand Kleenex, which is fun to find out. I didn't know that. Without a stick, the frozen product would be a freezy. Is the description between the two? I don't know what to tell you. The description between the two is that without a stick, the frozen product would become a freezy. I don't know. But an ice pop is also referred to as a popsicle in Canada because in Canada it's a generic trademark rather than like a company only, you know. But that's a big thing where that comes from. An ice lolly in the United Kingdom. Interesting. I'm actually gonna block you for this for what, being wrong. Just admit that you were wrong about something. It's okay to be wrong about something. That's a problem with you guys, you know. We don't really see popsicle over here. That's fair, you know. Everyone's got their own methods. Like, I'm not mad that you say it a different way, Snow. I'm just saying your way is not an official way that anyone says. Whatever, like, you and other people who said it were wrong. You were saying the wrong thing. It's like... fine, but it's wrong, you know? You took the word that was already used for something else and you give it the wrong definition. I hit him with a football. Hey, I think I'm supposed to get you guys to Pauline, but I forgot to talk to Pauline. I'll be back. My bad call. It's like... one thing I don't enjoy. This one, I'll give a pass because a whole country says it. But Australia, if I recall... it's either chips or fries, one of the two, right? But they use it for both things. And you're just supposed to context it. And I find that stupid. Pick fries or chips for one. And don't, like, you know, there's chips and crisps for, like, what, for England and them, right? For the UK. And then here it's fries and chips. And then, I'm pretty sure if I recall in Australia, it's just chips for both. You know? And it's like, that's not helpful. Who's that helping? You know? I don't like that. Pick one. You don't get to have both, like, just one name. And be like, you gotta context it. That's how language works. That's why we made more words. New Donk City really means the world to me. I just can't thank you enough for all the help, Mario. You must join us for an upcoming festival. I'd love to show you my gratitude to both you and the city with a surprise. Do you think you can find me 4 backup musicians? So I could do a small musical number. Something simple. Well, this guy right here might be one of them. Alright, join Pauline, please. Yeah. I don't think I need this every time. Hi, Fitz. Snom's mad at me because I looked up the definition, and turns out the definition of what a freezy is a popsicle without a stick. And Snom's like, that can't be true, because I said that it's a popsicle. I'll tell you. That's the differentiation between them. Your evidence is that other people have said it before. Again, that's the Republican, like, statement. Someone on Facebook said this, so it must be true. People in the South call all sodas Coke. So they must all be Coke. You became what you ate. Trap said your evidence wrong without explaining why it isn't. No, because I just gave you a definition. You don't have evidence. You showed me that other people don't listen to the definition, and then said, that's evidence. I'm talking to a fucking, like, this is, like, literally what it's like talking to, like, obviously for a more serious way and not for a stupid, goofy thing. This is, like, literally what I've, like, talked to Asmongold viewers about. Where you just tell them a definition, they said, I don't believe that's the definition. I believe in a different, unique other definition that I made up. Well, it's like, oh, okay, I didn't know you could just decide that there's new definitions. That's awesome. I didn't know that. On your own. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. Or I'm done, we aren't speaking terms. Oh, I gave you a definition! I don't understand! You can call it what you want. I'm just telling you that it's not correct. There's a definition, there's a Wikipedia page with hundreds of names you could pick. You're killing me here. You're killing me here. Hi there, what can I buy from you? Oh, this right can be Mario Maker. Or Joe America. Why do they give me America? Why can't I be John America? I'll buy this later. I'm enjoying my little Dr. Mario outfit currently. Why do you guys have a mega store? This is huge. Absurd. Ooh, I can be a little like mafioso. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. I'm trying not to be, I'm all, okay. I'm gonna be fair. As fair as I can be. Snom, can you please politely tell me exactly what your evidence is? So I can like, since you say that it's very good evidence. I like, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I misunderstood. And I want to be clear on this. I don't mean to actually upset you. I was just, I was under like a specific idea of how things work, and I could be entirely wrong. So, if you don't mind, what was your exact evidence? Maybe I misunderstood. There's a chance I completely I saw what you're telling me, and it was just a different thing. Hold up. That was someone in the game. I thought someone just screamed in my house. Oh my god. It's like traffic sounds. I'm like, what was that? I thought someone was in my home. Well, I already grabbed two, right? I gotta grab others. I got distracted. I've been a little distracted. I'm not really upset. Yeah, but I need to know your evidence, though. It doesn't fit this entire bit if I don't know your evidence. You gotta present it, Phoenix, right? I just like the word choice of evidence. I don't know, you said that earlier and I liked it. It made me chuckle. Give me a Latin name for things like the way we name animals. That would be kind of funny. The fact that other people call it popsicle to the point that it pops up in a Google search means that it's called that enough to be notable. Okay, so, this character in wrestling called Becky Lynch. And she'll say, I'm the greatest wrestler. Everybody's saying it. Sports Illustrated said it. When they had one article that said that. Enough to get a Google. This does not mean Becky Lynch is the greatest wrestler. And in fact, it is a part of her, like, evil character to just kind of say, people are saying it. People are saying it. Well, there's a difference there. I know, I'm just making a joke. That being said, though, it's still wrong. Because even if people have said it enough in one area to be wrong, it's not even one of the accepted definitions or names that like are known primarily to the rest of the world. Because this is an entire worldwide dessert. We have names from all over, and not a single one of them is popsicle. So while this might be a small group of people, this is the same thing as the Coke thing that you said you hated. Ultimately. Because that is, again, one area. If I look up Sprite right now, is it going to say alternative names Coke? No. You know? Acceptance, one Wikipedia article reference. You want me to go to all the sources in it that I come from and the references from there? We can go down a list. It's pretty easy. It's not too tough at all. Because there's a lot of them. There's a good amount. Let's see. Freezy or popsicle. Maybe there's like a thread of people yelling just so you can feel like you belong. And they're all like, I remember that when it was popsicle. Not Popsy. It's a whole new thing. Okay, no, the first result is, does everyone call Freeze Pop Freezies, or what are their other names? Anything other than Freezy is just wrong. This is people in Canada talking about it. Never to Freeze Pop. If it's on a stick, it's a popsicle. Oh, I'll ignore that one. I'm trying to find one that, like, agrees with you. Let's see. Popsicles. People talking about popsicles. They're talking about the stick. Okay, no. Shit. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do your thing. I'm gonna search a popsicle and just look at the results and see where a Freezy comes up. Okay, the first thing I see is a cookbook from some person named Kate Wood, who is making champagne cocktail popsicles. And they are making Freezies and calling them popsicles, so that you have one person. You have Kate Wood. So that's cool. That's awesome. One of the comments is someone saying, that's not a popsicle. But Amazon.com, there's Pop Ice, which is, like, freeze at home pops, which is your freeze pops type deal. But the random generic thing written inside it says the word popsicle variety pack. So, hey, you know, that's an accidental, probably AI thing, but that agrees with you. So that's pretty cool. We got more. And even then, again, Popsicle is a brand that doesn't make Freezies. Popsicle is a brand. That's not actually what those things are called. They're called Freeze Pops. And it's a brand that makes everything but Freezies. So, even then, it is a little interesting that, like, somehow... It's like calling, like, toilet paper Kleenex. It's interesting to me. If let's see, there's gotta be, like, is there any, like, no, there's, Popsicle brand just straight up doesn't make them. No, it does. Okay, there is a single one that Popsicle brand makes. And they do make one single one. And they're called Giant Freezy. Alright, so... The only one that Popsicle brand actually makes is called Giant Freezies. That's funny. Okay, let's play Mario. That got me. Oh, fuck. That's funny. Yeah, Mario, do your little dance, buddy. Again, who cares what you call it? It just, that was probably the coolest fucking, like, reveal ever. We gotta talk to Kate Wood. We have to see what Kate Wood's about. We have to go talk to Kate Wood. Get her on an interview. See what's going on. Oh, my head hurts. I feel like this argument's been happening for 700 years. Oh, boo. Have a fun little stream bit, and you're like, ah, this has been going too long. Ah, fuck you. I'm joking. Don't bust our yum. I hate when people say our yum. I don't like that. I've heard that a couple of times in, like, response to, like, people having fun, and I don't like it. Just send this... Send Kate Wood the VOD of the stream, they'll understand. And Kate Wood has, like, the secret society of people who just say, like, Popsicle for Freezies. And they're, like, doctors and, like, philosophers, the smartest of people. Be awesome. It's like my boyfriend purposely calling crepes pancakes just pissed me off. That's just completely wrong, though. I mean, to be fair, I thought the other thing was wrong, too, but hey. I guess people just have names for stuff, even if they're, like, not at all the same definition. I think again, this does fall into the Australia category. Of, like, just taking two names for two separate things and making it a context thing. You know? That being said, I am going to be living the high of that moment. Because that was fucking funny. Just be like, oh no, wait. Popsicle actually does make one type of the freeze pop things, and they call them Giant Freezes. That was awesome. I'm sorry. I enjoyed that moment. God forbid I have a little fun for Fitz. I don't like it. Fitz doesn't like we have fun. It's more Australia than the Coke thing. Is it? The Coke thing also seems like an Australia type thing. You're taking one word and deciding that's a definition for multiple things, and it's based on context, isn't it? Fitz's power died? Oh, that's fun. No wonder Fitz was like not gaffing about any of this. I mean, maybe Fitz just actually didn't get about any of this. That sucks, though. But yeah, I think, I dog on the Coke thing because I think it's stupid. But, like, that is also just, like, a regional thing that, like, has its one, it's one, word being used for a lot of stuff, eh? What's a Coke thing? There's a lot of places in the South where you go to a restaurant and you say, I'd have a Coke, and they say, what kind? And then you say, oh, a Sprite, or oh, a Mountain Dew. So they just use the word Coke for soda, basically. So Coke does not mean Coke, essentially. Coke thing's an overarching thing about an entire category of consumables instead of the one word being used for two things. Well, I mean, but you've taken freezing, liquid goods into a eatable form, and you've turned the two things that you do that for that aren't cream, and you said, hey, that's both popsicle now. So that it kind of feels the same to me from an outside perspective, I guess. Turn a more overarching broad thing into one thing, you know? It's about the quantity. Oh, I guess it is. Who am I to say? Perfect fucking dive. Oh, that's fucked up. You don't like it? It's not like I think like a regional South thing. I feel like I'd be fucking confused though, because I'd order a Coke and they're like, what kind? I'm like, Coke? Yeah? What? Oh. Nice. Over here we call it fizzy juice or the brand of the soda. We call it pop or soda are the acceptable variations. I'm a fucking king. But normally this is what happens. Would you like anything to drink? Yeah, can I get a Coke? Pepsi okay? Yep. Not, can I get a Coke? What kind? I'll just stare at you. I'll just... To be honest. I'm pretty sure pop is a more Canadian thing, if I recall, rather than just saying, like, raw soda. But, like, I think more... like... Western Canada, perhaps? Like, if you want a Coke, what do you say, of cola? You'll probably just say, like, cola. You know? But then that also wouldn't be accurate, because cola is the type of drink. So you're either having a Coca-Cola or you're having a Pepsi-Cola. No one calls it a Pepsi-Cola, but that's what it is, you know? Another example of, like, brand names changing stuff. That was fun, though. Today, I learned, despite our little, like, goofiness, and, me being right, I did learn that, Popsicle is a brand name. I thought that that's just what they were called. Not that more, like, I guess in Canada, it is, more actually what they're called, because Popsicle is a generic trademark here. But over the world, Popsicle is normally just a brand. I think that's fun to see. Fun to learn, you know? Not something I was aware of. Only brand thing I'm aware of here is Hoover for vacuum. That's a classic. Oh, that's a classic. Still catch myself calling it a Coca every now and then, because that's what we say in France. We just say cola. My people. Sorry, people. I gotta get through. I'm Mario. I'm more important than you are. Like, even if I just said Coke to, like, my people, they know. You know? What just call? The only thing people are like, what are you gonna have a restaurant? You either have Coke or you have beer. It's like the usual. But yeah, that was a nice lesson. I like finding out like what's a generic name, what's a brand name. I think one of my favorites is fucking Velcro, where Velcro is just what everyone calls it, but that is a brand name, and it's actually like hook and loop fastener or something like that. And Velcro wanted people to call it that, so they could prove they weren't a monopoly, but no one was gonna fucking call it that, so they weren't able to prove they weren't a monopoly. And I think that's kind of funny. Makes me chuckle. For a while, consoles were like that, where everyone said they were Nintendos. Remember that? Now people know better, but there was a period where like every console was a Nintendo. That technically could put them on the New Donk City. The monkey. Just interesting. You know? I learned Thermos a brand name because of Epitaph the Rise. Yeah, that's a brand name too. A lot of ones like that, isn't it crazy? I just didn't know Popsicle. I really thought Popsicle was just what they were called. And then I really just assumed Freezy specifically was a brand name. Not one of the variation names that isn't a brand name. A little shocked about that. Interesting occasion. You learn a lot, you know? There's stuff to see out in this great blue world that you'll never guess. I fucking died. I'm trying to think of other ones. Who put this thing in a cage? It's a city, man. They're putting our moons in a cage. It's a vile city. I feel like though for most people, Kleenex is like the number one they think of. Like, oh, that's not what it's called. But like everyone says Kleenex no matter what. Like, you know, it's just the one. It's the one. I feel so at peace in New Donk City. Oh, it's time. Come on, your eyes ready? How many shrimps do you have to eat before your skin can paint? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. Black, white, green, or blue. Show off your natural hue, flamingo. Oh, oh. If you're multicolored, that's cool too. You don't need to change. It's boring being the same, flamingo. Oh, oh. You're pretty either way. Fuck. Woo! That was pretty cool, eh? I just kind of blacked out. Yeah, that's some bit of mastery right there. Is there like another one if you get to 100? No, I don't want to connect to network and see this. I just want to see. That was pretty cool, though. That was fun. I enjoyed it. All right, you. I need you for the team. We need the whole group. It's time for a special occasion. I need the whole band together for one of my all-time favorite moments in like a Mario game. It's just fun. I will be immersiving for the whole thing. It's happening. Get ready. That's all the musicians we need. Thanks. I'm amazed at your persistence. Sorry for burping in your face. You should consider running for public office. Now I just need to figure out this other problem. See, the underground power plant seems to be out of commission. Oh, I gotta do that first. We need that thing to supply power to the festival. I don't suppose you're familiar with underground work, are you? Hi, Blummer. Hold up. Dance Mario. He's not doing it. He refuses. Okay. I love the Mr. Gamer watching in the corner, right? I'll call a friend a fool because they messed up a raid mechanic. That's fair, I guess. Alright, let's get down to the sewer so we can wrap this up. I don't say Kleenex idly enough. I just say tissue. Okay, well, you're special. Look at you go. Give him a sec. You just put him up there, Jesus. Why are you so mean to me? What the hell? What's that about? That's the type of, like, way people talk to someone if they're, like, we're wrong about a definition and the other person is around, I think, probably. Like, not to be, I don't know. It just has that feel. That would never happen to you, but, like, it just, you know, it kind of feels like that might have happened. I'm so annoying. Whoop! I don't know what I just launched, but I launched something. I was worried it was gonna hit like a thing that like does a shockwave like it did earlier. I'm sick of these fucking bugs, dude. I'm sick of these maggots coming in and doing Bug's Life on me, okay? I don't want to be a Bug's Life. That ain't my life, dude. There we go. I Silk Song that guy. I gotta play Silk Song again, dude. Fuck. I gotta play it to prep for the DLC. If I don't, I'll be surely sad. Nice. I'm epic. Hello, Pauline. How did you get here before me? I'm going to kill them both. Watch this. Pauline, I killed one. You guys have, like, guns in this kingdom? This is like a gun kingdom? It's fine. I got him. I generally don't even know how to respond to your cruelty anymore. I don't... Jim, I guess I was calling it one of the unofficial names. And honestly, that's not a big deal, but you were right, and I'm wrong. That's probably the best way to respond to it. I'd say. Sorry. But we are a server that does not admit fault ever. Or wrong. I mean, there's no fault here. It's just we're wrong, you know? That's all it was. I call all planets Pluto. What Pluto do you like? I like Mars. That's not it at all, but that's funny. And all the moons go through the power. Just drains them. You see that? It's crazy. Thank you, Mario. Now that you're powered up the city, it's time for the festival to begin. Now we can finally kick out the festival in style and power, shall we? Oh, hey, would you like to participate in the festival? It's right up your alley. Always say yes here. Yes. Let's do it. Great, I know you'll do us proud. I love this part of the game. A traditional festival. Get ready, gamers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New Dog City Festival, a celebration of the history of our city. And now, to get things started, her honor, Mayor Pauline.
She's awesome. She's in with the bada bada. I know those words. All right, everybody. It's so cute. Let me be classic Mario in there, yeah. Jumping over barrels. I did that once. Oh, can't jump on them. Just like classic Donkey Kong. This feels so cool. I love it. Tell me this shit awesome. I gotta get them all. I fell. It's fine. We're cool. I'm all across all buildings, baby. I'm worldwide. The way the coins are like lighting up and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Let's do it, baby. It's Donkey Kong time. I'm faster this time, DK. Same like before. Cranky, I'm gonna kill you. I wanna get them all. I gotta. All the coins I can, or else what's the point, huh? I'll get a hit a little bit, it's fine. Who needs life, huh? I suck. Donkey Kong. It's great to see you, buddy. Love the skin. But hey, they have a word for me. A name. I didn't mean to teabag him. I'm part of the club. And he kills you. Thank you again, Mario. I'm dedicating this festival to you. We couldn't have done it without your help. Please accept this as a gift. Odyssey, 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 Odyssey. Perfect. I love this fucking game. Yay! We did it, everyone. We Odyssey'd. It's cute as fuck, isn't it? It's lovely. It's a nice end to that level. Now we can actually play the level for realsies. And by that I mean we can like, is this game still going? Hold up. I think it's frozen. I'll fix it. We're probably losing now. Oh, because we're doing the popsicle thing, so I covered it. Oh, yeah. We lost. Yeah, I had a feeling it would happen. I guess we made it right to the very end, and then, like, lost at the end. That's a shame. It was a good run. My people are once again eliminated. Mario scared me. What? Oh, it was Ronaldo that scored the equalizer. What's even the point of living, dude? Should have been named Golatia. Is that offensive? Like, should I be offended? It's kind of fucked up. If you guys were named better, you'd win. Is it that? You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. And by ice, I don't mean popsicle. Hey, give me a hint already. I want one. While we're here, I might as well. Then I can go, like, a sandbox for a bit. And I'll probably call it after sandboxing for a bit, you know? Pop in. Hit me with the song again. There we go. Now all the instruments are playing and everything. We can just chill. Have a nice time. I love these being fucking blocks, dude. They're awesome. What a cute idea. I have my fucking car. What a crazy idea for a Mario level. Don't hit the pedestrian. Does not make anyone else happy. It just puts me in a good mood. It makes me thrilled, you know? I already came in here. That was the wrong area to go. I can't believe Fitz's power went out. It's still so crazy to me. These are the guys the ice climbers make? No, they're called Popsicle. Apparently. Okay. Fuck. Oh, shit. That's death for me. Okay. It do be thunderstorming? That's interesting. Like, earlier you guys were talking about how hot it was, and now it's thunderstorming? Careful not like a tornado doesn't happen. That's crazy. Okay. Let's try that again, not die. That was a little embarrassing. And then... Originally I was thinking of going longer today, but I might just call it soon. Just the same way we did last time, same timing. Mainly because I want to do video stuff, but... I could also pretend it's because I hear the thousands of screams of my people as we failed once again. There's been tornadoes, but it doesn't happen in the city. It could. You never know. You never know. They never happened in our city, and they did once in the 80s. And it was bad. I suck. I can't hit this to save my life. I hate tornadoes. We get them so often. They're the only, like, natural disaster we get. And I wouldn't say so often. There's a period we got, like, a lot of, like, funnel clouds forming. And, like, a lot of tornado warnings. But, like, ultimately, it's not like... It's not like a constant thing, you know? But we don't get earthquakes that, like, are nearby here. We don't get hurricanes. We don't get tsunamis, you know? So, I mean, like, if there's one thing you can have, not a bad thing, I think, you know? We also don't have any, like, evil venomous bugs, you know? We have big things that we can see coming from very far away, but they live in the forest. So overall, pretty safe, I'd say. Decently, you know? If I could play PR for my fucking city for a second. Not that I want to play PR for my city. That's a bullet Tom. I gotta save him. Hold up 1 second. I got hit with the laundry bowl. 1 second. One. Okay, hope I didn't ruin that. I hit my light really bad during that, and I'm worried it might have glitched a little bit. Oh, fucking yikes. I accidentally pushed it in too hard. Youch. That was a mistake. I got a little distracted. Give me a second here. I need to see if my light's now been fucked up in any way. It'd be this one. It looks fine, right? Maybe I'm like too lit now? I don't think that changed anything. I think it's fine. Probably. I look okay, right? Like this looks like normal? This side would be the same. It'd just be this side. Yeah, okay, cool. Sure. I guess that was nothing. I guess that was nothing. You never know, right? Oh, I can't believe this. If you check a heat map of tornadoes in the US, it literally is like radiates out from around my area. That's fucked. Do you guys get any other natural disasters, though? Or is tornadoes your, like, only ones? No. I want to bullet that bill. Son, I'm afraid to say it, but I'm at to bullet your bill. No, Pop, please. I can't live without my bullet and my bill. Son, for the last time, you've disobeyed me and have not taken care of the farm life the way you should have. I'm gonna have to bullet your bill. Dad, please, anything but that. Please, I'm gonna have to bullet your bill, son. I got distracted. What's happening? I think I won. Occasional flood warnings. God, that squeak sometimes hits me really loud from the door. I gotta find a way to fix that. It like hurts my ears. But what I was gonna say was yeah, in regards to what was it on my... Oh, shit. Flood warnings. We normally don't get them. This year has been kind of crazy and a lot of rain, so it's the first time we gotten, like, really bad ones ever since I've been alive, it feels like. See, I guess that's it. We're kind of equal in that regard. Do you have any venomous, evil things? Or dangerous animals? And are they off in the forest like mine are? If they aren't, you are safer than me, officially. If they are, I mean. If you don't have any of them, I'd say. Literally so many snakes, man. Okay, yeah. Maybe a little less safer than me. And as long as you're not out in the woods looking for, like, cougars or bears. Tornado is the scariest thing here, basically. It's severe heat waves and had flood warnings the other day, and then shit freezes, people freak out instead of realizing it's only gonna last 3 days. You guys also just don't have the stuff to withstand freezing. Isn't that like one of the problems? that like famously happened. Like, it's just not something you guys were really built for. So it can be tough. That's, you know, that's just the way it is. Some places aren't used to freezing, so they aren't built for it, you know? A lot of Canadians will be like, huh, they aren't ready for our weather. It's like, yeah, because they weren't built for it. Why would they be? Like, we're probably not built to last like an extreme heat wave, you know? A lot of snakes here, wild boars, coyotes I consider harmless. Coyotes are just chill. They're around. They're everywhere. Pick a map, a coyote lives there. On most occasions, it's an exaggeration, obviously. Please don't be sitting there.
Actually, if you look at the Galapagos Islands, you won't find one.
Sure, okay. My dad has a rattlesnake skin band around his hat that he collected himself that puts it in perspective. Ah. My dad sometimes hunts deer. And then that becomes like meat for 40 people. That's an exact, not 40, but you know what I mean. Oh, this guy gets this meat, that guy gets this meat. Hey, Jim, you can have the deer burger if you want. Why would I do this? Okay, that was weird. That feels like a really unnecessary... Okay, sure. I was just biking one day and stopped at a stop sign. I turned my head and see a rattlesnake there. Yikes. Snakes are cool, but that would kind of scare me, you know? I think, just like... I can think something's cool and not want it to be doing its posturing stance at me, you know? Like hell, I think dogs are awesome, even just dogs. But if a dog starts growling at me, I'm gonna be a little on guard, you know? A little, protective. Dare I say. I do really like venison. I didn't think I would. And then I had it, and I was like, shit, wait, I actually kind of like this. Dare I say. Dare I yare. Yeah, the more I'm just kind of wandering around here, I think this might be a good part for this stream. I've been doing a lot of good to not get, like, do too much Odyssey at once. Because I feel like with the Galaxy games, I maybe bull rush those a little quickly. I'm kind of enjoying taking my sweet time with Odyssey. But yeah. After Odyssey, a reminder is, Super Mario 3D World. This will be played with my friends. You know them. They've been here for other stuff before. And they've been cool. Where the fuck did the bunny go? Did it jump off? But yeah, in between them, join me for it. There are chances at the times they might not be able to make it. During these such occasions, I'll be playing other stuff. Thank you, bunny. Basically, that isn't part of the Mario Marathon, you know? But like, that's the goal for the next Mario Marathon thing. And then after that, we cap off the Mario Marathon with not Mario as we play Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I'm pretty excited for that. I think that's gonna be fun. Okay. Honestly, we're chill. I think that's an okay place to be. I think it's fine. That's safe here. And I dare I say, enjoy life and live your life and live sandally and de-sandally and you know, what am I saying? Okay, that's it. Woo! Super Mario Odyssey! I enjoyed it! I had fun! Woo! I know we talked some serious stuff. We talked some not serious stuff. Croatia lost. You know, all the finer things in life. Next up for me, first off, is realizing I actually like this hair a lot. Like, the slightly shorter bangs are nice. They don't get in my eyes all the time. I'm not always going like this anymore. They're fine, you know? I'm gonna eat. Get some food, chillax, make a video. That should be fun. Might be out tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on my speed and how, Oh, there's a brutal offside that fucked us up at the end? Hold up. Oh, do we actually... we got a goal to tie it up at the end? But, like, it was offside, so they said that wasn't a real goal. That's fucked up. That's dream-shattering. Oh, well. What happens? That happens, you know. We made it to second once. That's all I'll be happy about for the rest of my life. I don't need them to go any farther than that. I'm proud of them for that. And Boston for even making this far. I'm out. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It has been a treat. I had a great time. putting that away. What to stop? It was a good stream. I enjoyed it. I'll see you again probably tomorrow. Fuck, they're working me ragged recently. I want some. I asked for like a day off. So like I want 2 days off. You know, 2 days off in a row, and they won't give it to me till like 3 weeks from now. It's absurd. Give me a break. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. It's been a treat. It's been great. I'll catch you all later. But for now, be brave. My dear bimmers, stay kind. Never gup. And of course, 2 sweet me bimbos.